Hello, everybody. Welcome to the finale of Tomb of Horrors, our Shadowdark RPG run-through of this classic adventure. And welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your game master for this legendary epic finale. We've got CJ, we've got Chris, we've got Estelle, and we've got Nate. How's it going, everybody?
Hello.
I am
Fantastic.
excited.
I love that. Repping the glasses there. Yeah, CJ. Oh, yeah. Dash is here. Woo.
Everyone's taking a sip.
CJ's got Dash. Nate's playing Frank. Estelle's playing Papa Ags. And Chris is Zer, of course. Now, everybody, I assume, everybody watching this at this point knows all your characters. We're going to go into huge introductions. And, you know, the actual icebreaker question, I should say, is actually not going to be for you to answer. In fact, it's not going to be for you to answer really until next week.
Oh.
But I want to talk about the NPCs for a second. Okay. Should I just start with this? We just go right in? NPCs?
Go.
All
Yeah.
right, great.
Okay.
We met a lot of NPCs this game. All right. A lot of them. And they've made a mark. They've made an impression in such a short. This is only 15 episodes.
Catherine made an impression on the ground.
Maverick
I don't know,
left
I
the mark
think
on the ground too.
I found her personality a little flash, to be honest.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, I like that.
I feel a little deflated right now.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, I'm gonna put. I know. Everybody probably has their favorites. Okay, you might have your favorites, but you know, between the four main ones, I guess Cornelius, Thorvald, Catherine, and Maverick. I want you to give me some feedback here. I'm posting a poll in the YouTube chat, and for the rest of you, I don't want your opinions until next time. But I'm gonna put this in the poll here. So Cornelius, of course, we've kind of reunited. Everyone is back. They were back. They were back. But still, you know, there's a bunch, and I would like your feedback here. Let me know if you're watching this post the game, and we obviously can't discuss it live. Let us know in the chat down or the comments down below which one you liked most, and we'll be bringing this discussion up on the after the final roll. Speaking of that, CJ, you want to tell everybody when the after the final roll is?
Yeah, in 2 weeks. November 29th? Is that what I heard?
29th,
Nice.
yeah. We're going to be meeting
Got it.
back in 2 weeks because next week's Thanksgiving. We're all busy, going to be doing things the Wednesday before. We don't want to cram the stream in and, you know, kind of stress everybody out. So we're going to be waiting to do our after the final roll, which is something we do after the longer form campaigns. We did it for Spelljammer, which I think ended up being like 13 or 14. So anything of that length or more, I like to really just debrief and discuss it. We did it for Icewind Dale. We did it for Keep, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, all the other big campaigns. So want to do this for sure. And the 29th. And if you have questions for that, you can do it in a couple ways. You can always, of course, leave comments down below here. I'll definitely see those, and I'll bring them up in the conversation. You can also go to Discord. If you're on Discord, in the Tomb of Horrors section, you can post some questions there. I'll make sure I note all these questions down. I'll make sure that we've got like a nice little list that it flows. Maybe questions go in the order that want to be answered. I'll have questions as well. There's just some things that we've got to debrief. We're going to talk about our characters' mindsets, my mindset as the dungeon master of this adventure, and you know, especially playing it with Shadowdark rules. That kind of adds another level of conversation I'd like to have here. So we're going to discuss it all, and we're gonna debrief completely, and that'll be on the 29th. So stay tuned. We'll post about that in 2 weeks from today. We'll have that nice conversation. Yeah, you can leave your questions in the live chat. I see some questions already, but don't worry about that. Your live chat is great. We're not going to answer them right now. Put them down in the comments after the video, because then I'll definitely see them.
You can also send them by mail to P.O. Box
11666
64, care of
the Tabletop Bob.
The goblin.
Ekna,
Acererak.
care of Acererak.
You can also use the sending spell.
Yeah.
I will accept that.
Sending
Um,
spell.
Yeah. Reach out to you any way you can, right? Discord, put it in the Discord, put it down here below in the comments. I'll definitely see them if they're in those two spots. If you put them in the live chat, I may not remember to check it. That might be difficult, but yeah, there's definitely get the questions in. Maybe I'll do a social media post on it too, and we can kind of compile them all and debrief fully. I know everybody's got questions about CJ because CJ had some questionable things done in this campaign. At Papa Ags, definitely got to have some questions for you. Frank coming into his own. I could see a myriad of questions for Frank. And Zur, I don't really have too many questions. I mean, Zur kind of everything's on the table with Zur.
Zur is
Straight shooter.
a straight shooter,
Yeah.
except for how he took ownership of Morgana's soul and her body.
None of those
Wow.
have happened yet. Literally, none of those have happened yet.
In his mind.
Oh, okay, there you go. In his mind. Fair enough. All right, so let's talk about what happened last time. Obviously, this is the final episode, and I want to say it one more time. We had a great penultimate episode in the previous one.
Nice.
We felt I felt really afterwards. I was like astonished, and I talked to Nate at school about this. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a game go that sideways, and you're still all alive. Like every little thing that happened kept you alive and killed all of your NPCs. Like the fact that CJ tossed it to Maverick, the gem that exploded, to Maverick in the last second, but also positioned his character exactly 20 feet away was miraculous. If you were within 15 feet, you would have been dead, and Maverick would have been dead with you. You would have both been dead together. You would have to roll up your third character. And then Estelle, every single time you used your robe, every time, you were like, I really want to get this one because I want you to see how crazy it's going to be. And it was so, normal. You turned into a bat. Makes sense. Cloak of the Bat. But it was the timing, Estelle.
It was the timing.
You would have been fine to pull Catherine's body away from the rolling juggernaut. But no, you turned into a tiny bat. And you could not do that. So the juggernaut killed Catherine, flattened her. Maverick was exploded or melted, really. But you did bring back, get two NPCs back. Thorvald, who is slightly different, less hairy, slightly different in personality. He's back, and he brought Cornelius. Cornelius, unfortunately, you put to sleep, right?
I didn't put him to sleep.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. The mist did. That's right. He fell asleep. So when he wakes up, well, we can't wait to see that conversation is going to happen between the two of you.
Getting accused before the game even starts.
Oh, well, I'm sure you would have loved to have done it.
Like,
So
totally out of character.
Yes, but
I know Nate's like, yeah, that's your MO. That's your MO. So we'll see. We've got a lot to go into, but you went into the I keep forgetting the names of these places, but you went into the stairwell that had 6 different steps. That had the keyhole. You had to decide which way to do it. And I think it was either Frank or Dash. One of you decided to put the golden rod of the scepter, the golden end of the scepter, into the keyhole instead of keys. I think you tried one key and it electrocuted you. You tried the other way with the rod and it opened. It was you, Frank?
I got electrocuted. Was it Zur?
It could have
Zur
been.
just opened it?
No, it could have been a variety of you. I don't know who it was, but
I thought Dash was the one that got through with the correct key.
yeah, probably.
Oh, so that was Dash then.
So
Sounds
once
right.
you entered into this new area, you saw that it was it looked like a crypt. There was a sarcophagus. There are chests filled with items, gold and stuff like that. And of course, this is clearly some sort of a treasure room. So that's where we left off. And I'm going to start us off with some music here and get us back in to the game. Let me know levels, chat. Last night, I feel like my levels weren't high enough, even though
Oh, what was
some
last
songs
night?
were. Oh, good idea, CJ. Last night, we were just playing a little game. That's all.
Oh yeah, what was it called?
It was just like an episode 1. You know,
Oh.
like the start of a game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You starting something new without us? Cool.
Actually, yes, very much so.
Oh. Well, I hope you get eaten by. I hope they all get eaten by vampires. How about that?
Of course, CJ is referring to Curse of Strahd, which was a hit success. It was awesome. It was so much fun. It was a great session one. First episode. I mean, if you are looking to watch a live play of either Curse of Strahd or just a awesome campaign, naturally, start now. All right, get on the train. Go to Curse of Strahd. The playlist there has 3 videos already. Session 0, where we made our characters, a secrets video, because this is going to be a longer form campaign, and all the characters had more intricate backstories. There's some secrets, and they're going to play out in the game. If you want to know the secrets, you can find it out. And then the final.
I watched it. Highly recommend.
Oh, good, excellent. Yeah, the secrets are awesome, aren't they? They're like pretty clever.
Yes, and yeah, without saying anything, they work together. I'm excited.
Me too. You know what, CJ, when we did Icewind Dale, and you guys all had those like secrets as well.
Yeah, we had secrets in Icewind Dale.
Theirs are like way
yeah.
better than
Edmund
yours. Yeah.
and Fladrian and Everard and Rogal.
Yep.
And Julius.
Yeah, look at that.
And yeah, we all had secrets.
Yep. Theirs are much better than yours. Like I think they've like created much deeper characters. Yours were more like surface level, but they are I mean, they're in a pickle. I mean, you know what the Mists of Barovia are like.
Oh yeah, I do. I hope they treat the girl much nicer than our party did.
Poor Irina. Yeah.
Irina, yes. I hope they treat Irina.
Didn't even remember her name. Didn't even remember her name.
I just remembered her as the girl.
Yeah. So Curse of Strahd is starting now, session 1, and we'll be playing again on Tuesdays going forward throughout the winter. So tune in for that. All right, now let's play. Let's get some games in here. I'm gonna switch this over to our Roll20 screen and then describe to you this room one more time. How do I switch to Roll20 again? I'm new at this. Here we go. Boom.
Oh, Tomb of Horrors.
Tabletop noob.
Ha ha!
Hey.
All right, here we are. All right, so this room, an imposing chamber. It has a silvered ceiling just like the foyer had. It's so bright that when you enter in with the torch, it illuminates the entire room. I'll start the torch timer in a second. The floor is polished. The walls are ivory and gold inlaid. You can see that there are 9 foot tall statues made of black iron. There are 4 of them. One has a sword in its hand. One is a spike-ended mace. The other is a volge, which we learned was like a halberd or some sort of a pole arm, and then a morning star. So you have the 4 labeled right here. Mace to the top left, sword to the top right, morning star to the bottom right, and the volge to the bottom left. There are also 2 trunks. I believe they are made of iron. Yep, they're iron chests, and you have, of course, the sarcophagus and the bronze urn in the center. I think we ended with you checking out the sarcophagus, though, correct, CJ?
I believe so.
Oh, sorry, it was Frank. I'm looking at the tokens now. It's Frank.
Oh, then yes. I'm
Yeah,
back by the door with Thorvald.
Yep. So it's Frank and Morgana are looking into the broken sarcophagus. The headpiece looks like it's been smashed in. Any questions? Might I miss anything?
Where's Papa Eggs?
Right behind you, I believe.
You just like hear like echoing down the hall.
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, there she is. Oh, that's right. God, thank goodness.
Are you
We had
there?
to spend so long apart. I got nervous. Oh,
Oh, Frank, is that you?
it is. Oh, yeah, it's just great to hear from you, Papa Eggs.
Yes. Yes, I'm very happy to be here. Nothing bad happened to anyone.
And Thorvald is like out of breath from running. He's like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just so happy we found you."
Us too.
Cornelius's
Great to see you
body.
again, buddy.
It's so nice to meet you. Your name is
I'm Thorvald. Who are you?
Thorvald. Fantastic. Glad you could join us on this adventure.
Yes,
Are you seeking glory or treasure?
Well,
How great is gold?
I was seeking treasure, but he looks around at all the trunks that are here, the treasure chests, and he's like, I don't think I want to go near any of them.
There's probably fantastic treasures in here.
These
You
poor
should be
people.
fantastic.
No, No, I don't need any treasure. No, I'm.
Are you
I'm,
sure? We'll be happy to share in the wealth with you.
Totally fine without treasure. I'm just here for the ride.
I pull
Very
a
well.
coin from my pocket and try to offer him it.
No,
You
I
don't want
couldn't.
any treasure.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
Dash Thunderforge will take your treasure for you.
He's like
Cornball's
biting
great to see
his he's biting his tongue because he can't, obviously he's afraid of the treasure, but he'll kind of mingle about the room, kind of walk around and survey the land here. He leaves Cornelius's body at the front near probably near Zur. He'll leave the body there and then start to walk around the room.
And you brought a beautiful woman with you. Fantastic.
She's not beautiful at all.
Thorvald's
All
like,
right, you-
Thorvald's like, where did you find this one? Where was he?
What? I'm Papa Aga. What of it?
He's like, the Agatha I knew was very different.
That's
Oh,
why I
nice.
go by the name of Papa Aga now.
Mm.
And you'd best respect it.
Well, he knows what you've done to him, so yeah, he's gonna respect it. I mean, he's gonna walk around and just kind of mind his own business, avert your gaze, and we're gonna go into crawling order now, and I'll start the timer. So our crawling order, if I'm not mistaken, it's Dash, Frank, Agatha, Zur. Correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
And the NPCs you want in the middle, or do you want them at the end?
The end.
This is the end.
Okay. Dash, you're up first.
Yeah, put him at the end.
Dash will go towards the treasure. And look
What
at
is
these-
this one again? MS?
Morning Star.
Morningstar.
Morningstar. Alright.
And look at one of these treasure boxes.
Sure.
Ha ha! Treasure!
The treasure boxes. They're massive iron boxes. They're set into the stone beneath them. So these boxes are not moving very easily. There is a triple lock set on it, on each of them.
And of keys, we have a half key. We have 2 half keys. The key on the stairs that we took. Did we take the key on the stairs?
You don't have
Yeah,
a half key.
yeah.
You have the one key that combined with 2 halves.
Okay, the one key that combined and the key that was on the stairs.
Yep, and both of them.
Zur
Go ahead.
is heavily against using the key from the stairs. It's nothing but a trap.
So funny because Chris a little bit ago was saying how the treasure to kill the bad guy is probably in the room with the bad guy.
That's
I'm going to
different.
try and find all of the treasure.
This is
But
the
no.
room, the art for
Oh,
this room.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that
Our
thing in the
company.
corner.
I'm kind of
That's the
wondering
bulge.
if the weapons in each of the corners what we need to use to kill the lich.
Well, Zur's kind of thinking that's why he's over examining the sword one.
Yeah,
I don't have the strength to
Okay.
wield any of these weapons.
I am
I also
curious
don't.
about this treasure, and it has 3 locks though, but we only have 2 keys, so I'm going to leave it for now and go inspect the Volge guide. I'll inspect the Volge statue. If I can also inspect that, or I'll head towards the Volge statue to inspect it on my next turn.
Okay, so you want to just look at the statues, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. The statues they look like they're pretty heavy. Like it would require many of you to move this. Even your Dash is like he's like a
He's
pro
strong.
wrestler or something, right? Like he's massive.
Yeah.
It would still require more than just you to move these statues. That's how heavy they are.
Okay.
The Volge one is what you look at, right?
Yep.
Yeah. The Volge one, I mean, other than it just being very intricately designed, as you can see. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it. You look around at the base of it, you kind of maybe inspect some of the nooks and crannies on it. It's a very detailed statue.
Like, incredibly detailed, almost lifelike in its appearance.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean, that picture looks like that thing could swing that Volge pretty good, right?
Yeah. It's starting to give me a bulge in my pants. I will.
A sharp blade? My God. Be careful.
I'm gonna try and reach for the weapon and see if it's like loose.
Is the weapon loose? Is that what you're asking him?
Yeah.
You touch it with your hand?
Yes.
No, it's not loose. It's very sturdy.
Oh, fair enough.
Very sturdy, yeah. I'll say your inspection of this and the touching of it is your action?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go to Frank. You're looking at this sarcophagus?
Yeah, so I feel like at the end of last time, did someone smell the steam coming out of the urn? And didn't Morgana and I look into the tomb?
Nobody
or the
smelled.
sarcophagus a little bit?
No, nobody. I don't think anybody smelled the mist, or the steam. But I think somebody perceived it. They looked at it. They saw the
okay.
mist. Just as a reminder for the sarcophagus, the name in glyphs on the outside spells Acererak. The lid is platinum, and it has 100, like these gems that are worth not 100. Excuse me. There are gems that are worth gold, and they can be pried out if you wanted to. You also see that there are some. Like I said, it's kind of broken, so you can see that there's bits of like debris in there, bones and stuff like that. You're about to look in, so you look in, and you can see that there are tattered robes. There are is full of dust and bones, and you can even see a staff.
Ooh. Hey, everybody, there's some dust and bones, a robe, and a staff in the sarcophagus. I'm gonna guess we don't want to touch it.
Touch everything.
That I will leave for Morgana. No, I don't want to do that actually. Yeah, let's see. Says the Acererak on it.
Does the name Acererak mean anything to you?
It does.
Yeah, he's in the poem, right?
Yep.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how are we supposed to do this now? He said something about moving.
I say, I feel like, there's a good chance when we touch stuff in this sarcophagus, things are gonna happen. So, does anyone want to take a round, make sure we're
And every
all
time
ready
you touch,
for anything that
I
could
get this
happen?
feeling.
I'll use my special eyes to look around the room.
All right, cool. I'm gonna use my turn then to inspect the urn, very closely, see if there's anything engraved into it, what
You
it's
want-
supported by.
You really want to earn it, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
Is there always
I-
So you look at the urn, and I just describe it to you because you haven't touched anything or anything. You're just looking around. The urn itself is a very large urn, probably one of the biggest urns you've seen. And thin steam of smoke issues from a tiny little vent. There's a big brass stopper that seals it shut, though, at the top of the gold lid, and I think you can see that stopper right there in the artwork, right? Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also made of gold. Like the whole thing is gold.
Yeah. I'm thinking about putting the stopper into the urn, but I kind of want to give my teammates a turn to do anything if they would like.
The stopper is already in the urn.
Oh, but I thought you said steam's coming out.
It is, but it's like coming out, through a little tiny thin stream there. Like if you
Not a
were
very
like
good
the
stopper.
stopper is, it can't completely stop it, otherwise there'd be no point. But it's only letting some of the smoke out in a thin stream.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to prepare to remove the stopper, but I think I'm going to wait till next turn.
So you're touching it?
No. I'm gonna do that next turn.
Let's go to Agatha then.
Yeah.
All right. I hobble into the room, and how well lit is this room?
It's well lit with a torchlight from who's holding it right now? You, Frank, with the
I
torchlight
think so,
here
yeah.
because of the
my
silver.
torch is missing. from
Gotcha.
Okay, and
Yeah,
how
so I
big
think
is this
we're-
room, anyways?
It's a pretty big room. It is. Well, you can see how many feet it is around. It's like 30 feet by 30 feet. The ceilings go pretty high here. I think it's at the very least like 15 feet high, 20 feet maybe, at most.
Okay. All right. So I am going to cast Cat's Eye and hope for the best. Plus something. Where's my bonus? There it is. Oh. So I fail Cat's Eye. I don't have a luck token.
Hmm.
I don't really feel like we should be using up our luck here. If we have any. So I'll just look at the fumble table, I guess.
Okay. Which table you said?
Not the fumble. What's it called?
No, you didn't roll a critical.
Diabolic mishaps.
You didn't roll a critical failure though.
Oh, that's true.
You just lose a spell.
Oh man.
Mhm.
How
think
many
you-
rounds? How many games of this? Oh man.
We go how many
It's all good.
sessions, and then in the last two we lose 2 of our spells.
Yep.
By
By the way, the number is
You have the
15.
spell.
Number is 15. It's on the title.
Yeah.
All right. So you
Alright.
fumble that spell and you
I do
lose
fumble
Cat's
that
Eye.
spell.
Anything else from you?
Do I
Gonna-
see? Do I see Frank with the urn?
Frank is looking at that urn. He's like, I and that stopper.
I'm a witch. I use terrible magics every day of my life.
Mhm.
Would I have any idea what it might be?
Yeah. What's your title called again? It's
I'm a Baba.
a Baba.
I used to be Crone, and now I'm Baba.
They're all about this.
They're all Baba.
Let's see.
I'm no wizard, but
I know. You think that there could be some very powerful creature inside that urn.
I'll just tell Frank from across the room. There's a very powerful creature inside that urn.
Maybe it's what is going to help us fight against the Acererak.
Maybe it is a Acererak.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Oh.
can take it out of the room and throw it into a pit somewhere.
We could roll it.
We could put it into the green devil head.
Oh, let's bring it into that hallway where Catherine now lies. What?
What happens if we try to take it out of the room?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
But Frank, I don't think you should touch it first.
Sounds good. Down to wait.
You can carefully take it out and throw it into a portal, maybe. Wouldn't that be a laugh? We could throw it through the gender portal.
It's an urnette.
Acererak.
I assume you're waiting then?
Yeah, my insane ramblings are
We're
done.
all just waiting for someone else to do something.
Well,
I
here's the
wanted
person
everyone
who's
to
gonna
have
do
a
it.
turn first.
Here's the person who's going to do it. Zer.
Well, if I remember right, last time I examined this statue, the sword statue, pretty thoroughly.
You did,
And,
just like CJ did the Volge.
Yeah. I'm gonna call Dash to come over and ask him to help me move the statue. We'll see if there's anything behind or underneath it.
You want to help him, Dash?
I'll
let you do it.
Let's say. Well, yes. If that one looks like it'll move, then I'll help you.
Because I have an 18 strength, and Dash must be pretty strong himself.
My strength, an 18.
All right.
If I were to rank it out of a 20-point scale, I'd say.
Oh, he's humble. He didn't go for the full 20.
I was gonna say it's actually an 18-point scale in Shadowdark.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out of a total of out of a possible 18, I'd say I'm an 18.
Let's try then. So we'll try to move the statue.
Sure, you try to move the statue. It's actually a bit too heavy. The two of you give your best, each grabbing like a leg, kind of pivoting on, it's trying to pivot on its base, and it's just too heavy. And you're about to give up when Thorvald comes over and he goes, "I may not be as confident as I once was, but I'm still damn strong." And he grabs onto the I guess he's shorter than you are, so he gets right there by the like calf of this thing and starts to heave and push and gets behind it, and the three of you are able to maneuver this statue out from the corner.
I have an important question. Does Thorvald look good while doing this, now that he's cleaned up?
Yeah, he's very less hairy. Yeah, much less hairy. I mean, still a dwarf, but like a traditional dwarf, just a nice hardy beard and long brown hair. But it's not everywhere,
Sounds like a silver fox.
Yeah.
This guy.
So you move it out, but there's nothing behind it. It seems to be just the resting place for the statue.
That statue's gonna kill us.
So, all right. So,
Zer, yeah, go ahead.
I will take this opportunity. Dash, do you have any luck?
I do not believe I do.
I will
Let me
bless.
check. Oh no, I have one.
Okay.
Something
What about
happened.
Thorvald?
Something just happened with your screens.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're
Of
all
course.
gone.
What?
Oh no!
Yeah,
That's Acererak hitting us.
there it is.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, there you are.
Uh-uh.
Discuss
Right.
what you might want to do. We just went through one round here. Discuss any planning you want to do. I will be right back, okay? Just be 2 seconds. Discuss what you might want to do for your next round, because it sounds like everybody's waiting. So now discuss it. You can plan it out. If you want to switch up the crawling order, you could do that too. Be right back.
Alrighty.
Okay. So,
Are
do we want to
live?
destroy these statues before we do anything?
I kind of want to destroy the statues, but
Great
I'm also
idea.
afraid that trying to destroy the statues is a bad idea.
Do you feel like it's like a
It can't be
like
as bad
guys
as
in
the...
Zelda, where you like touch them and they come alive?
No,
I
'cause
mean,
we
know what I'm
touched the
saying?
sword
We just
one and it
moved
didn't
them,
come
though.
alive. We just
Well-
moved
Oh, I
them.
guess good point. What if you try to break one?
The weapons
the
are
thing.
like part of the statue.
Right,
what
right.
number
Yeah.
was the image that he just put up? Where is that? I'll hand out 30.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's sort of
let's see.
the sarcophagus is closed for now.
Well, there's a hole in it
There's a hole in it.
that I could see into.
Did anyone look inside of it?
I did, yeah. It's like
It's empty?
bone fragments, dust,
Okay.
robe,
Are
and I see a
these-
staff.
Staff.
Are these the Iron Men of Visage Grim? That
Yes.
do more than meets the viewer's eye.
Or that's what we think.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because that has to be this.
Well, we should definitely search all of them.
Because there's.
I was gonna say,
definitely-
you go left and left. I'm wondering if it's like a hint about directions in this room.
So left and left. If you were coming into the room, the left side is actually the right. So the
Left.
sword and the mace are the two leftist statues, leftmost statues.
Right,
So
so
should we turn him left?
Him.
The left statue?
ooh. What if we
Oh.
turn them all left?
We could try and rotate them.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna touch the urn yet.
Okay. So should we turn all the statues left?
Or are we supposed to come in and then leave so that we've now left the room?
I was wondering about that as well.
Oh,
I don't think that's right.
it's elementary,
But-
Sherlock.
I see. This is what I was kind of hoping to find with the cat's eye spell, but like,
Oh, or search,
I can't find a
search the
hidden
wall.
door.
Oh, Zer, could you use?
I had
yours,
already
Cat's
cast it
Eye?
last time to search the room visibly
Oh.
with Cat's Eye last
You did?
time.
Okay.
Okay.
No
what's-
secret doors or invisible creatures.
What's this arrow here for?
That's an arrow I put because it
Oh,
was
okay.
it's the left side of the.
Ah.
Okay.
So yeah,
That
we'll
maybe
check
we
the
have
Morning
left.
Star down here.
I
You wanna-
feel like these weapons are important. I kind of want to grab the staff that's inside the sarcophagus, but I feel like that's also going to kill me.
I feel
Or
like
maybe not.
the only way to do stuff is to just blatantly disregard your own safety and just grab things.
That is
Yeah.
really true.
Except for tapestries.
Except for
Well, you just have to grab them gently and not tear them from the wall.
just yank.
Yeah.
Or yank. Yeah.
That was rough.
That was
really
brutal.
rough.
That was brutal. So do you want to inspect some statues, see if we can remove the weapons from the statues?
We tried that. The weapons are actually part of the statue.
So, do you want to try and break the statues or turn them first?
I say we just throw them down the
Like the stairs?
stairs.
Oh wait, didn't we go downstairs to come down? To come here? Or do we have to go
No,
upstairs?
we went upstairs.
Up.
Upstairs.
And what about the chests? Do I want to see if the keys fit? Or are those just...
I feel like
A
the chests are
fool's-
just trapped at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it just
Yep.
feels like...
Yes,
but also,
I-
you're very right in the fact that we just have to do stuff.
that sounds good. So, are we breaking the statues? Like, should I, like, call lightning on a statue?
Also,
Don't risk a spell. Let's just throw them down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm down with that, too. Yeah. Alright.
Alright. I mean, that works fine.
So, while you guys are doing that, Papa Ags and I could inspect the chests. Or tell the NPCs to inspect the chests.
Yeah, we'll tell the NPCs. Well, actually, Thorvald needs to help with moving the statue, so we'll tell Morgana to open the chest.
And Cornelius.
Is
Cornelius.
Cornelius still
Okay.
sleeping? I feel like we left him in the other room.
No, he's like
In here.
he's there on the ground next to the sarcophagus.
Oh,
Put him in
Ah.
the sarcophagus. See what happens.
No, that's Morgana. Cornelius is up
Oh, is
here
it?
next to you.
Oh, okay.
That'd
Well,
be a
that's fine.
fun wake-up call for Cornelius, right? Wake up in the sarcophagus
Put
of
him in the
Acererak.
sarcophagus.
Oh, now I want to do that.
So X marks the spot? Or left
Yeah,
and
so...
left?
What's the decision here? What do we got? We go if we want
the-
everybody cool with the same order.
The Iron Men of Visage Grim do more than meet the viewer's eye, and I'm thinking, like, oh, they all are staring, like, in one spot for their
Ooh.
eyes to meet. Right?
Maybe they should look at each other.
They are all looking at each other, it looks like.
Well,
Well, maybe they need to look at each other differently.
Yeah.
longingly.
Like, instead of, like, this, like, oh, maybe it's like rock, paper, scissors. Like, sword beats Morningstar, Morningstar beats Volge, Volge beats Mace, Mace beats sword.
Ooh.
And they all have to, like, look at
Oh.
each other.
Okay, that's a really, really good point, actually. I don't know enough
I
about
don't know.
You want to
warfare.
turn? Wait. Do you want to turn them so they're all looking to their left,
Yes.
Okay, wait.
so
we
that
got-
like they would be
So-
looking around the room?
Like this way.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Right
got- Oh, the urn thing is huge. That's that whole
yeah,
thing.
that's this whole
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Volage is something that I hate the fact that it's called that. First off, but it's like a spear, basically, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's
It's got like a blade at the end, kind of like a more
Uh,
similar to like a halberd.
A halberd.
okay.
Yeah.
Is it technically piercing then, or slashing?
Probably both.
I would guess slashing. It's
The
like kind of a
mace is-
more of an axe like blade than like
Mace
a
is
The mace,
mace
has
is bludgeoning.
yeah, but
Yeah.
it has spikes on it
Slashing.
as it's described.
I think
the
Morningstar
mace
is
does or the morning
piercing.
star.
The mace is described as having spikes on it, and I think a Morningstar technically does. I don't know.
Morning stars definitely do.
Morning stars have
Yeah.
spikes. Yes. I just want to say to the chat, if you're watching this right now, this is like sitting here as the dungeon master. It's so weird, like watching people play this game more than any other game. I think it's just like it's wild. It's like,
Oh,
I
hey.
mean, you're
it's
just
us.
watching the chaos.
Trying to figure out what the puzzle is, with literally no clues as to how to solve the puzzle.
They're really-
other than
Except
the
maybe
Iron
you
Man
have
with Visage Grim do more than meets the eye.
maybe you have all the clues.
More than meets the eye. Wait, is the wait?
They're
Is it
transformers
inside of here
more than
reflective?
meets the eye.
Is this
What?
place reflective? Are the walls reflective?
The walls and the ceiling are silver. No, sorry, the ceiling is silver. The walls are gold and ivory inlaid. I don't know what that means. I assume everything is stone, so it's mostly stone with gold and ivory kind of inlaid between
okay.
them. The ceiling though is very reflective, and the room is lit up because of it.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I knew what to do with these statues.
We can
What?
poke the statues in the eye.
You could,
Oh.
yeah.
Left
Let's
and left
play
again.
around. Let's
do
go
that.
to Dash Rendar. I mean Thunder Forge.
Oh man.
Thunderforge.
Great
I
reference.
like Frank's suggestion, and I will poke this statue in the eye.
Which statue are you poking in the eye?
I'm at the sword statue right now with Zur.
Your fingers touch the hard. I guess they're obsidian. Yeah, the hard obsidian statue, and nothing happens.
Okay.
You all of a sudden fall asleep.
No.
Yeah.
That's how Catherine died. Don't do that.
Then I'll say, like, perhaps we should turn the statues so that they look at each other.
Which
Let's
way do you want to
turn 'em
face
all
it?
left.
Let's do that.
Turn them all left.
Which way do you want to face them?
To the left.
I want to try and turn this sword statue so that it's facing the
The Morning Star.
Morning Star.
Okay, so you face it to the south.
Yes.
Gotcha. We'll say that on each person's turn, if they're just getting assistance from the others, it won't take up the other's turn. But Thorvald and Dash, Zur will all maneuver it, turn it
Yeah.
around.
So for all four.
If you want, yeah, we could do that for 3 of yours turn. Face them all to the. Are you facing them to the Morning Star?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Well-
the sword is first, facing it south. The Volge is next. Is that the one you want to move next?
No, I think we want to move the Morning Star to face
Face
Oh.
the
the
bulge, and then the
Ah.
bulge to face the mace to face the sword.
Oh, okay. So basically turning each of them to the left.
Yes.
Yes.
I see.
We'd
Okay.
like to left and left.
Sure. Left, and then you're fine.
Yes.
All right, so here's what we'll do. We'll just do this. Let's just say on Dash's turn, you move the sword one. All 3 of you move to the next part. You'll turn this one to the left, and that would be on Zur's turn, right? And then on your boy's turn, Thorvald, you turn it north, the Volge north. And then we are headed there in the next round. We'll move to the mace. In the meantime, while you're turning all the statues, let's go to Frank. Frank and then Agatha.
Um.
Hmm.
All right. I want to closely inspect this chest and see if the key halves I have would, together fit into any of them.
It doesn't look like it.
Fit into the no.
Are these chests locked?
They're triple locks. Triple
Yeah.
locks on each one. And the keys do not look like it's they would fit even. They're much too small.
Can I inspect the chests for traps, or is that not really a?
Yeah, how do you want to do it? How are you
I
inspecting
mean,
it?
look really close.
Sure. They don't look trapped.
Okay. I kind of want to see what happens with the statues.
Okay, so you'll hold off?
Yeah. for
Okay.
now.
Agatha?
Okay, I'm gonna leave my cat over here because I feel like she's gonna die if I bring her over.
Okay.
What? There, you said there's a staff inside the sarcophagus.
That's
like,
correct.
Is it like there's a hole in the sarcophagus,
The top end looks like broken into. Yeah.
and is there like a skeleton in there? Or...
Yeah, there's a skeleton, there's bones, dust. Morgana's still looking in there actually, and she'll like reach her hand in and pull out a bunch of looks like probably fractured skull bits. They're like flatter pieces of bone, and she's like, "It looks like we were too late. I don't think we're the first people here."
How cool does that staff look?
I'll tell you how cool it looks.
Neat.
Let's see. Maybe I could throw this in the. It doesn't look that cool.
No. You almost had the bait.
It looks like a quarterstaff, and at the end, it's kind of it bows out, make like 2 kind of diamond patterns at the top.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
No diamonds in it, just diamond patterns. But it looks like a quarterstaff.
That sounds pretty. It looks like Gandalf's staff, but
Yeah.
it like flares out twice.
Twice, yeah.
So it's like twice as cool as.
It's like 2
Gandalf's.
times Gandalf.
Like double the coolness of Gandalf.
What do you want to do with it?
God, I'm so tempted. Have they turned all the statues?
They are turning the last one now in the next round.
Okay, I should probably hold off then. But like, does it look magical at all? Like,
It looks mundane to you. It's with a bunch of old bones. Doesn't look like anything special.
And
looks like nothing special.
Touch it.
Not to touch it next time. That's fun.
What do you want to do?
I should wait for them to turn the statues.
Okay, so you're waiting. Okay, so you're gonna hold off
Yeah.
as well. Morgana takes out the statue. Or sorry, she'll take out the staff.
Oh,
That hoe!
hey, we didn't say to do that, Morgana.
She takes it out. Nothing happens. In fact, she pulls out the staff, and I told you this sarcophagus lid is broken, so she kind of has to slide it out. And as she slides it out, she realizes, oh, it looks like it's broken, she says. The staff is snapped in half.
Let me see it.
She'll give you both. Well, the one end that came out. Otherwise, she'd have to, like, put her body in and, like, reach in to get the other half. So she doesn't do that.
You
But
should
she'll,
totally crawl in there.
Oh my god, I get the other half.
she'll give you the.
Crawl in there.
She'll give you the other half,
Crawl in
though.
the sarcophagus.
Wait, she got the other half?
She'll give you the top half, the one with the pattern, the diamond pattern.
I need the other half. I've got to fix it.
It's right there, I guess. It must be in there, she says. I don't know. That's her turn.
Get it. I'm too old to reach in there. My bones aren't as flexible.
We go to the end of the round here. And
The
we
bones
go,
are more flexible, actually.
yeah, brittle is the word.
Yeah.
We go to Dash. So the 3 of you are headed over to the final statue, and you go to turn it. And, you know, the 3 of you maneuver it, start moving. And Dash, since you're like the tallest, I think you said your character's actually particularly tall, correct?
Yeah.
So while everybody, maybe Thorvald gets the bottom leg, you know, Zer gets the right leg, or the other side, whatever it is, you're kind of there. And as you do it, you move the statue, and dangling from the top of the ceiling, but hidden, obscured by the head of the statue, is a little ring pull attached to some sort of a cord.
Ah! Something is here. Why, it looks like I should pull it. And I pull it.
Yes.
Pull it.
Yes!
There's something
Zer's like,
here.
Wait.
Let me get this. Ha ha!
When you do, a small chute opens by your feet. It's not this where you're standing, but in the wall to your left. I'll mark it on the map here.
What is about to happen?
Why I've left and left. Oh, it was like literally this left.
Right there.
Not the room left.
What?
There's a small little chute that opens up right about there.
A secret passage.
Oh. Let's drop Cornelius down there and see what happens.
We can left and left.
All right, that's your turn. We'll go to Frank.
Left and leave.
It's small. It's a tiny chute. Like it would be, you could fit a person in through it, but it would be tight quarters.
I go, all right. I'm the smallest one here. I got it. And I hop into the sarcophagus and grab the other piece of the
Damn it.
I thought you s-
Like, wow.
You're going right in that shaft. Nope.
Like, no hesitation.
I think I'd rather go down the shaft than into Acererak's sarcophagus.
I go in there and get the other half of the staff.
All right, inside this shell, you can see that there are more bones, the rest of the body. You know, it's all there, but it's very brittle. Every time you maneuver on top of it, you hear snaps and fractures and the clanging of your gear and stuff hitting the inside of the sarcophagus.
I'm saying excuse me as I'm doing it.
You also see what looks like destroyed gemstones and jewelry. It looks like they are broken, like something crushed them. And then you get to the bottom of the sarcophagus. You see the staff there. You can pull it out. It's the other broken end, the splintered broken end.
Great, I'll grab that. Do those jewel pieces look like the pieces from the top part of the staff?
They do not. It looks like something maybe he was buried with.
Gotcha. Do I see any sort of crown type structure?
No crown.
Okay, just the jewels then.
Just
Am
the
I still
jewels.
wearing that crown that I got in the throne room a while
Yes,
back?
yes, you are.
Nice.
Nice. All right, I'll crawl back out.
Yep, sounds good.
How did it
Yeah,
go?
and give Papa Eggs the other piece of the staff here.
Oh, aren't you a sweet boy?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna head over to the crew and check out what they just found.
Fair enough. Papa Hags, your turn.
Okay, where is it?
Gemstones.
Are you
Oh, I
kidding?
tell Papa Eggs and Morgana there's gemstones in there. They look like they were broken.
Okay, I am missing something.
What are you
I'm
missing?
going to summon up. Cauldron, cauldron, come to me. I have a problem, as you can see, and I summon up my cauldron. And then it spits out the 2 torches I left in there. And then next round, I'm gonna have to summon it again to see if I can try to fix the staff.
Does it mend things?
It can mend mundane items.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's
So
the
we'll
end of
find
your
out if
turn.
the
Then we'll
staff
wait
really
to
is.
cycle through your cauldron. We go to Zur.
Well then, this is obviously yet another fake. Down the chute we go. Let's make haste, for it's almost 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
It is not, though. Okay, you scared me.
It's not.
You scared me.
The real horror is getting to bed late.
You scared me.
So,
Okay. What do you want? What do you want to do? You going to shoot?
I'm gonna heroically grab Cornelius, and he would want to join us in this venture, and slide Cornelius down the chute.
Wow. Okay.
Oh
So
my god,
Wow.
what does adorable
Heroic.
say?
Bravest
Wait.
character.
I
You
mean,
s-
he gets results.
I feel so much shame right now.
you slide Cornelius down the chute, and his body it goes probably something like 10 feet or so, and then lands with a thud.
I feel so ashamed. All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna go
but
into.
it's right there.
No,
I'm
no,
going into.
he abandoned your holy quest with you,
Oh.
remember?
My
That's his
back.
penance. You're right. Thank you for that. He did.
My back. Oh, my arthritis. Cornelius wakes up.
Why is he like this?
Cornelius wakes up from the thud and is
Yes.
"Oh my-
Yes.
what happened? What happened to me?
How did I get here?
Why am I like this?"
He wasn't old.
Yeah, he was. Oh no, it's not old. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I just
Just-
made him hideous.
She got hagafag.
Well,
Hagified.
hag. So yes, you turned him into like a hag look.
A female
Well, I
hag.
gave him like warts and boils that will never go away.
Okay, so he's actually not old and he's not a hag.
No,
She-
I mean,
she-
if you want him to be, I'm more than happy for you to like up Agatha's game here with the
No,
fact-
we'll keep it as is. So he's not complaining about arthritis, but why am I so ugly?
It's an upgrade.
My back is hurting from my ugliness.
Wait, he doesn't even realize that I'm here. He went down. He
Oh,
was just adorable. That got knocked out, and then he wakes up in a dark room.
He has never seen you again, actually.
No.
No.
Cornelia, what do you see down there?
It's so dark. Who is that? Is that God?
Sir, yes, your god.
Hyperius, is that you?
Oh, kill him.
Yes. It's a great
really?
choice.
You just said Hyperius?
Did you hear Nate's voice? It just got a whole octave deeper.
It
That
did.
was a great choice. My name's
America
Barakilios. Yeah.
Huh.
Friend, hello. Oh, that's great. Anyway, Chris,
Say,
you
X, toss me one of those torches that just popped out of your cauldron.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, could I light one and throw one down to Cornelia?
sure? Technically, it is the NPC's turn though, so we're gonna go them
Yeah,
first.
fair enough.
Morgana will come over here and ask if that's where we're going next.
Oh, indeed, my lady.
And
Indeed.
If
then
you see another way out of this room, please let us know. But this seems the way forward.
Thorvald,
I will,
Thorvald will
I
go
will
down the
usher
street.
her to the hole as well.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Oh,
She'll go down if that's what you want her to go in the hole.
oh yeah.
All right.
Do you want her to... So are we going to leave this urn capped?
Yes.
Yes.
The NPCs all go down so the NPCs are the brave ones. They go down into the tunnel by themselves without a torch.
Wow, I love it.
Just give me 1 second, I'll throw one down.
Yeah, Thorvald's like, you're throwing a torch down, right? You're throwing a torch.
This was wait
He's
30
our-
seconds.
Turn
He's
on
our
the torch.
flashlight. Shouldn't he be able to do this on his own?
Cornelius does, yes, but he's like, I mean, he just woke up from sleeping gas in a dark tunnel, so he's not ready. You throw the torch down there, Frank?
Yeah, whenever I can.
Yeah, he'll slide down, and you hear like another thud. Ah, why did it hit me in the head?
That's his own fault.
Thorvald will take it. And he says, "It's all clear down here."
All right. Man. I'm
we
so
go-
curious to uncap that urn.
It would be Dash's turn right now.
Oh,
You mean this
Oh.
urn?
what was that, Frank? Uncap the urn.
I don't know if that's what'll make the statues come alive or anything, but they look too big to fit through the chute, right?
Perhaps the
Well,
keys to the treasure chests are at the bottom of this urn.
It's a,
Maybe there's 3 keys in this giant urn.
that's a good point.
Knowing this dungeon, that could be it.
Reaches over.
Oh,
You pull it?
Puts
He
his
wants-
hand on it.
You pull it?
Starts to lift it unless someone stops him, and he pulls it open.
Ah!
You pull open the stopper on this bronze urn. Sorry, gold urn. Sorry. The container, which was very
Gold
large,
urn.
now emits all of this smoke. It like pours out once the
I'm
stopper
s-
is removed.
Okay.
The urn, the smoke that comes out of the urn kind of coalesces into a figure, almost humanoid in shape.
Oh god.
It's a genie! It's a genie! It's gonna grant me wishes!
You already had a wish.
Oh yeah.
A
You killed
wish granting
Maverick.
genie!
No.
Your last wish killed one of our party members.
Oh crap, it's got a sword.
No.
Run to the chute and get out of here.
We are sprinting to the chute.
Why would you do this to us?
All right, Dash, that's your action. Do you want to do anything in your turn? You see this, like you said, djinn-like creature.
Will you bravely
I
run
go-
away?
No, I'm gonna stand my ground and wait for further action by the mist that has coalesced into a creature.
Yeah, this creature comes before you. It's got blood red skin, short black horns, and it's brandishing this very large sword in its hand. It snarls. Its grin is almost like a snarl as it looks to you.
He wants to be your friend.
You are free! Ha ha! I, Dash Thunderforge, have freed you from the urn!
It appears you have. Now, I will grant you the wish that you desire.
Uh-oh. Another wish.
I want to leave the room. I want to leave the room first.
Can I get out of here?
What service can I provide to you?
What?
I guess we'll wait.
Open the
We'll wait
chest
here. We'll
drawers
go
or
to Agatha. You're up.
I don't know. I
I'm
don't
like-
know.
Like I was like with these two halves of the staff, and I'm like patiently waiting to open up like the cauldron again, and like I just feel like this push of wind, and I look behind me, and there's a giant genie.
There's a genie. Yeah.
It's like, huh, and I just start sidestepping. And I'm going towards the chute.
To be fair, though, you're all high level characters. You're pretty powerful here. This is an Ifriti. It's not a traditional djinn, but it is a wish granting individual.
I'm gonna tell Freddy to go down the chute real quick.
You're telling the genie
Hold
to
your
the
cauldron.
Ifriti to go
Pretty.
down. Oh, pretty. Okay.
Yeah. Gosh, do I know anything about a genie? About a djinn?
Probably not.
An Efriti?
Other than none other than the standard stuff that they're part of the djinn and they can grant wishes. What do you want to do?
Oh gosh.
Speak to me. Tell me what I can do. What services can I perform?
I'm just gonna tell
Once
that.
again,
Good luck.
foot tall piano player shows up.
I'm just gonna go down the chute. I don't want to be in this room.
Okay, you go down the chute. We go to
Yeah,
Zer.
me and Pretty head on down.
Zer.
Zer's gonna say, fight for us for one full day.
I cannot do that. It is against my powers.
What? Can I wish for infinite wishes?
I cannot perform that.
Oh, okay. So there are stipulations about what the rules are.
What are the rules?
I can
Uh,
grant you a
wait,
wish.
But it can't
You
wish
equip
for a
us
million. I can't
to-
wish for infinite wishes.
Can you give us powers to defeat a very powerful enemy?
Perhaps. What power do you desire?
From the hole you hear, a weapon that can hurt him.
Oh, God.
A weapon that could damage a lich.
Oh no, it's just gonna be a badger.
Yeah.
You want a weapon, is that what you're saying?
So, some sort of weapon, whether magical or melee that can damage a lich.
Man,
Gotcha.
I really wish I knew what this potion of something was. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that out loud.
Done.
A 12-inch pianist shows up.
Okay. So what he'll do is he will present. I'm not sure if this. I want to make sure this exists in Shadowdark. If it doesn't, I may have to make some quick modifications on the weapon. But let me just double check something.
Oh, sick.
Without a doubt, a sword will appear.
All right, well, Zer or Dash, this is for you.
What kind of sword?
That's a great question.
If it's a bastard sword, it's mine.
Do either of
Yeah,
you
we
have a
have to be
magic?
able who
weapon?
can use like real weapons.
Well, I wasn't sure. I didn't like. I wasn't trying to be specific. Like a handheld weapon, it could have been anything.
A gun.
With a genie, shouldn't you be more specific though? With the
You
genie?
should-
Yeah.
So,
well,
let me get
you know
this
what? You
straight.
jump down the chute, Papa Eggs. The
That's
rest
fair.
of us up here are doing our best.
I
Let me
left
just get
my
this straight.
response
Let me just get this straight. You asked, just to be clear, you asked for a weapon to defeat Acererak, right?
Well, I said a lich, trying to just in case this dude is like boys with a Acererak. I don't know.
Gotcha. So you said a weapon
A
that
weapon
can.
that could damage a lich.
A weapon that can damage a lich.
What's that smile?
I know, it's so smirky.
What's that damn smile?
A sword, a lustrous, golden-handled blade, anointed with. You can see there's like it looks as though tears are actually streaming down this blade. Maybe they're incense, but to you it looks like tears. Literally are falling down this blade's the actual metal of the blade, and it's presented
Wow.
right there in front of you. It's kind of floating in front of you, Dash.
I will reach forward and grab the sword by the handle.
You reach for it. The while you reach for it, you're analyzing it and everything. The Ifriti goes, "Your wish has been granted. Farewell." And he like puffs into smoke. You go to grab it. As you grab it, the thing falls directly to the ground, just like Thor's hammer, unable for you to pick it up.
Ah! I am lawful. My alignment is lawful.
That's wonderful.
Just
I'm
making
chaotic.
sure
I'll go try to lift it.
in case
Oh, I hear you. You were thinking like, oh, there must be a qualification here.
maybe there is.
Yeah. It's not. You can't lift it. You want to try, Frank?
I mean, yeah, if Dash can't lift it, maybe I can with my 7 strength.
You do not lift it, although it would have been
Okay,
a nice
cool.
little moment here.
I had to do like the Spider-Man check-in. Like, is it me? No. Oh no, it's not me. All right.
Well, I have to try. Is
What's
it a
your-
longsword?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will definitely try to pick it up.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic.
You cannot pick it up.
Do we have to be neutral? Get Thorval.
I was gonna say, Thorvald, come back. We'll throw you
he's-
some rope.
He's the
Thorvald's like,
chosen one.
Thorvald's like, I think we found something down here. You're gonna want to check this out. And Pop Ags just to, put a little bow on this. You go to pick it up. You can't pick it up either.
Alright.
Oh, you went down the chute. Never mind.
Yeah.
No. you're
Although,
not
like,
there.
I got the cloak of the bat. I could probably fly up and check it out if
You
I
can't
wanted
pick it
to.
up. You can't pick it up.
Yeah. I knew I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. No.
What a-
no.
If Zer can't pick it up, and if Frank can't pick it, I don't have any chance.
This
So
feels like.
Is it a good aligned sword? Is that it?
Probably.
There's no good in Shadowdark.
Yeah.
I think
Wait.
it's just I wasn't
Wait.
specific enough with my instructions, and he made a weapon that can hurt a lich, but it's impossible to wield.
That's correct.
Ugh.
Not impossible to wield for anybody, but you're all so terrible. So
Should we
What?
try to get Morgana up here? Should everyone? have a
Oh yeah,
try?
can we have all of our NPCs try?
they're down the chute.
Can we toss them a
Can't
rope?
move.
Sure, you want to tie a rope down there? Well, this will take. We'll take another round here, and we'll go down to the NPCs will come back up. First up will be Morgana, then Thorvald, and then in the last one, the first person he sees is Agatha, and he does a little like a jump scare. He's like, "Oh,
No, he wakes up and like I'm standing over him, like, hello.
I have nothing to say to you," he
Good.
says.
Now get up the hole.
He goes up to the top here and attempts to pick it up just like the other NPCs. No good.
Oh,
Wow.
He says, wait a second. He like inspects it. I've heard of a blade like this. This is the thrice blessed sword.
oh,
He says, no. None of us are worthy.
What makes someone worthy?
You'd have to be a priest. And he looks to Zer. A good one.
Good at
what? Oh man.
Oh no, Catherine could have done this.
Oh.
We should have just wished for her back, honestly.
Oh yeah, you could have wished for any of them back.
Oh my gosh!
Unless you return like as an undead or something.
Gosh, a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking here. Yeah.
Just rewind the stream. No one's gonna know.
Yeah.
Everybody at home, they had the opportunity. They could have picked one of their allies that they had wrongfully harmed, like Maverick. But no, they wanted a weapon to defeat the evil.
That just makes us even less worthy of the weapon.
They could have saved somebody's life.
We could have done so much.
I think this is perfect, you know?
We could have wished to end world hunger.
All right. So, everybody, what are we doing here? Let's regroup here. Talk, discuss. What do you want to do?
Let's go down the.
Down
down.
the chute.
Down the chute.
Put down the chute, everyone.
Do you want to do
we
your
could have
cauldron
gotten
thing?
Sunny back!
You could. Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm hating this. Oh gosh.
What's great is you've had 2 opportunities for wishes.
Huh?
CJ
I
had 2 wishes.
2 opportunities for wishes. Frank just stole my wish.
I
Oh,
went
true.
after. I was third to guess.
That's great.
To guess.
All right, down the chute we go.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
All right.
Down
Ah.
the chute.
We don't need any other. I don't think we need any of those people back.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine.
I'm a seer. I believe in fate.
You know what? It would be defying the fates to bring anyone back alive.
There you go.
You're a Acererak. Acererak.
Okay. So, you look around, and Thorvald brings your attention to the south wall, where Zur and Agatha are standing right now. And he says, when we came down here before, we found this little tiny slot. I'm not sure how you get in here. And really what it is it's basically just a tiny little slit in the wall there.
Would either the key halves or them together fit in?
It does look like they could, yes.
Have you
I'll give that
gone
a
any
try.
further down this passageway? Ha ha!
We haven't.
Perhaps there's something further that will help. Ha ha!
Sure. Let's go into the order here. Dash, you're first.
Yes, I will head down this hallway. Ha ha!
It opens up into a rather big hallway, actually, 20
Quite
feet
wide
wide.
down here. Ha ha
Yeah.
ha!
And you can see if you go down even further, there are 2 doors. It looks like there's one to the left and one to the right.
One here and one. Where's the other one? I can see this one, but I can't see. Is there like a one?
The
here?
lighting, yeah, it's messed it up.
Okay.
How's that?
Ah, that's better. There's more to me than meets the eye down here as well. We can go left and left.
What about Frank?
Come and make 2 lefts down the hall.
I want to try the slit with the keys.
So which key
Try
do you
the
want to
left
use
then.
first? The first key or the second key?
Ah.
The first key was the one you found in the vats with the ochre jelly, and the second one is the one you found on the stairs in the room with all the different colored steps.
Oh, the first key then.
The first key. The first key is inserted, and almost immediately the door sinks to the floor. You could see that the door was a stone door, but it was sheathed with an adamantine slab on the inside of it, of tremendous thickness.
Wait, and this is. Sorry, where above?
The door right there where Agatha and Zur are.
Gotcha. Okay.
It was a little slit in the wall. It wasn't really a
Yeah,
door,
yeah.
but it reveals a door.
All right. So there's another left-hand door over here.
No, it opened. It opened. You
Oh,
opened
it
it.
opened.
You opened it, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let's go
And
in it.
what's inside?
So, there can be no real doubt that the end is near. You can see this burial vault has an arched ceiling 25 feet at its peak. There's there are some things in the room, but mostly nothing. There seems to be a small depression about a few inches deep, about 2 foot square in the center of the room. It looks as though it's another hole. Another hole for a key slot.
Do it.
I mean, yeah.
That'll
maybe
be
I'll
your
check.
turn, Frank, right?
Yeah, I'll wait for next round.
Agatha is up.
Oh, are we waiting for Dash to come back?
I don't know.
You know, I'm gonna follow Dash's spirit there, and I'm gonna go into the room. Wait, hold on. Before I go into the room, I'm going to do I have even a stick? Or I don't have a stick at all, do I?
You have the staff,
yes,
don't
I
you?
do.
Have a step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to pull the staff back out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have two pieces of it.
Sure. It'll mend together, but it's a mundane staff.
Okay. Should I roll for the cauldron?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Cauldron, I must fix a bauble. Come help me mend with a babble. And I summon it up and I toss it in and then I get a staff out, which is hopefully long enough, and I start just tapping the floor aggressively to make sure it doesn't drop down on me.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I should roll. Whoops, sorry. The 3D die made it look like I almost had a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it passes with a 20. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna aggressively tap the floor as I go up next to it, and considering the cauldron I think takes up my turn, I'll just
Okay. So yeah, you'll just
And-
walk in tapping. Nothing happens.
tap 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 tap.
Zer,
tap,
you're
tap.
up next.
He'll stand here and like examine the thing in the center there. Get a good look at it.
It definitely is a key slot.
He's gonna cast
it looks
Cat's Eye
like
as well.
Sure. Oh, cat's eyes. Go ahead. Roll it.
I'll luck roll that.
Oh, 1. Oh, the torch is out. We have another torch.
I'd actually lit a second one and thrown it down to
Oh,
Thorvald
yeah.
and crew.
Okay, then I'll start a new one. Perfect.
I would say that was like 20 minutes ago.
It's fine. We'll start a new one here. You have plenty of torches, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
We're towards the end here. We've been kind of stingy with them.
You have been, and Cornelius, in fact, could cast light. Feels good to say that again. So you cast Cat's Eye, and you re-rolled with a 9, and that
Yeah.
succeeds, correct?
That succeeds.
With your bonuses, of course. You don't see any secret doors here, but no, that's it. You don't see any secret doors here. You inspect this keyhole, though, just upon looking at it. It looks like either key, where you could have inserted the first key or the second key. Every keyhole you've seen, it looks like it could have been either the first door, the one to the stair room. Pretty much anytime you've had the opportunity for a key, it looks like both of them would fit.
All right. I'll relay that to our key holder.
You are the key master, Frank.
Sweet.
All right, we go to the character NPCs. Cornelius will walk in next to Zer. Zer, are you going into? You had to go
I
into the
step
room.
back out of the room. It's a very confined space.
Gotcha. He'll go into the room.
Zer's
He'll inspect it, and
claustrophobic.
he's standing there next to Agatha, and he goes, "I have nothing to say to you, but I will say this. I forgive you."
I just don't. I act like I don't hear him. I'm still tapping the floor with the staff. Yeah.
He says, "That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. We need a
What?
key." Did
But what
we?
if the floor drops out beneath us? You know how many times that's happened to me?
He says, "We need a key. Did we? I mean,
Yes, Frank
Did-
has it.
did you all find a key?"
Cornelia.
He says, "It's Cornelius."
All right.
You don't want like a nice name to sort of. I mean, I upgraded to Papa.
It's Cornelius, and when I get out of here, I'm gonna figure out a way to get this undone, reversed.
We could probably just hop through that door again.
Well, whatever. I'm fixing this when we get out of here.
Cornelius, you don't have to be Cornelia. You just have to be Courtney, okay? That's all you need.
He kind of chuckles at that little joke.
I don't think there's anything wrong with you. Ha ha!
We'll go to Morgana. Morgana's humming a tune, and she walks past Thorvald, and she'll go up to the side with Dash and say, "Is there anything over here, or is this really the end?
There's 2 more doors. Ha ha!
Should we attempt them? Should we open them? I can do that for you."
If you'd like to open the leftmost one, feel
Sure.
us. We should only use left things to the left.
Sure,
Although-
but
Maybe
what if-
there's a...
I
Some-
did just realize, why are we listening to the poem from Acererak?
I was
mean, it gets
wondering
into the
about that
end.
as well.
But like, I feel like it gets into the end, but it's also definitely gonna kill you at the end. Like,
That would be really funny, honestly. Like, we're all in this one room and this floor just gives out and it's like a
Yep.
100-foot drop. We found Sunny!
there she. Aw, splat.
Thorvald comes up to Frank and has his axe at the ready. He's waiting.
Buddy.
He's like, "Frank, how's it going? I hope there's no treasure in here. I don't see anything in there. Do you?"
No, I don't think there's treasure. I think we're just
Oh.
you still swing that axe like you used to, buddy.
Yeah, I still. He's like rotates his shoulder. I still got it. Just I don't know. Just you ever feel like there's like a weight on your chest and you can't breathe sometimes?
Yes.
I just
Yeah,
feel
tell me about it.
I just feel anxious without my. And he like goes to grab where his necklace was, and he's like, just feel anxious without my courage.
Yeah, but hey, you know what, Thorvald? Your courage is inside here, and it's been there all along. All right, buddy. You just keep that axe ready.
You point right here.
Oh yeah, point to the chest.
He's
like
like,
inside though.
He's like, you know what? You're right. And he takes his axe and he gets it ready to go. He gives it a good swing. He's like, you're right. It was there all along.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah, I didn't need that necklace.
we'll take care of the treasure for you. You just help us kill these bad guys. We got this.
Okay. I think we could do this.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
All right. That's the end of the NPCs. We go back to Dash. Morgana entered that room. She opened it, and it's a small 10-foot room.
But close it behind her.
We don't want to give them away.
I feel like he's just heading towards a death trap here.
What do you do?
You think we are?
I'm
or they
gonna head
are?
up and I'm gonna ask Morgana, what is in there?
It's nothing. There's another door. Would you like me to open that one too?
I will open that one. And I go in and I open this door. Oh, I can like see stuff.
Why are
Yeah,
we
the
splitting
door-
the party?
Yep, the door opens, and in fact, these doors were actually already open. You
Oh.
came through this way. This was the hallway with the pit traps. There was a big intersection, a big four-way intersection.
Oh,
Oh.
What?
The door would refuse to open from one side, only the other.
Oh.
Son of a...
Hey, we can
Okay.
escape now. Maybe.
cool.
Possibly.
I mean,
Just
it's still kind of
reminder-
hard to get out of here, but
Yeah, but I mean,
Just a reminder, there is a spike pit trap right there when you open
Yeah,
the door.
there is a spike
Yeah.
pit trap right there. I can see.
hmm
Dash probably doesn't know about it, but Grix does. And I feel like Grix is looking over Dash's shoulder.
To
just a
be
little.
fair,
Wait.
you had to come this way to meet them all, so
yeah.
Well, I thought...
Wait,
you met them. So if you go south to where the pit trap is, if you go right after that, you go to where you met them. That's where you met
Oh,
everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
good job, you
Well-
saved Dash's life.
This just leads us back to where we met everyone.
Oh, well then we don't want to go back there. She says, I definitely don't want to go back to that cave with the mist.
Well, we should go back, and we should entertain our friends back where they are. Why, they found a door! Ha ha! Fantastic! A way forward!
Frank?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, Bob, when that door went down, did it take the key with it?
It did not.
So I still have both?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? That's a good question, Frank. It just says this, when you put the first key in, it slides down. I don't actually. It might have took it with it. Let me just double check. The door will sink into the floor. A stone sheath adamantine slab of tremendous thickness. I'm not sure.
Well,
yeah. Okay.
I will pull out the key that I definitely for sure have.
Yep. The second key. Yep.
Yeah, and say, "All right, let's do it, friends." And I walk up and put it into the slot.
All right. You put the final key into the slot. Nothing happens. What do you do?
I breathe out as I was holding my breath in deep fear.
Dang.
I turn the key.
You turn it. You turn it. How far would you say you turn it?
I turn it left and left. So 180 degrees.
To the left, you said.
You turn it left and nothing happens.
I
Left
will
and
turn it.
right?
Wait, I turn it left and left?
You turned it like left, like basically 180 and then 180 again?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
I turn it a full 360 to the left.
Nothing happens.
Do it again.
I turn it right.
No. Do the full spin left twice.
Okay, I do the full
Keep going.
360
Just keep
to the
spinning
left
that.
twice.
You spin it and it continues to spin left and nothing happens. Let's say you've done it 4
Okay,
times at this
okay.
point.
I
Like
try
when he
to
comes
do-
in, is like just like hitting
I
with a
look
paw,
at Papa
spinning it.
Eggs and I say, I think we gotta go to the right. And I will turn the key to
Over
the
my
right.
dead body.
You turn it to the right. How many
Might be.
times?
Oh, I hate what you're doing right now. It's,
I hate this.
I turn it to the right. One full turn.
1 full turn. Nothing happens.
I turn it right and then left. I'm like playing with this like I've never
Go.
put the key in a lock before at this point. Like,
Everything seems to be fine. Nothing changes.
okay, I pull the key out and I go, look, guys, I don't.
Have you
think
ever used a
it's
key
gonna
before?
work here. The other key was pretty straightforward. I literally put it in and the door moved.
Yep.
This one
Agatha,
might
you
not
want to give it a go?
doing right.
I don't know what I would do different.
Okay, thank you.
Are we? You're chaotic. I'm lawful. Maybe something like that. I put it in. And I spin it several times.
You're
Which way?
I spin it
lawful?
the other way several times.
So which way do you spin it?
I'm gonna spin it left first,
Okay. You spin it left how many times?
twice.
2 rotations left and nothing happens.
I'm trying to think if there are any directions on the way down here.
Push it in further.
No.
No. Okay.
While you're thinking, do you want Zer to go?
Wait, I'm gonna pull the key out. Does that do anything?
Nothing.
All right, I give it to Zer.
I ain't touching it.
Cornelius,
That is not within my skill set.
Cornelius offers a handout,
All right.
just like old,
I'm good with it.
just
Here,
like
Papa
old,
Eggs, let's watch from over here.
just like old times. He says, "I'll attempt it first."
What do you mean first? We all tried it.
Well, I'll get it done.
Oh.
Okay.
He'll take the key, insert it in slowly, shaky hand, and turn it to the right. Nothing happens. He looks up at all of you. He turns it to the right a second time. He looks up at all of you.
Keep going.
And then you see like a bead of sweat dripping off his bulbous, boil-filled nose and drips down to the floor. And he turns it a third time. And at that,
Oh my God!
the floor begins to shake.
Papa Eggs,
1,
jump! Papa Eggs, jump!
2,
Papa Eggs!
I get out. I
3.
get out. I get out. Me and Pretty get out.
4,
I can't get through the door. There we go.
5, Everybody's
yeah.
out. It looks at the end of 5.
all
It looks
right.
like everybody is out of the chamber.
Yeah.
The floor of this chamber that was trembling flies upwards
What?
at a tremendous speed. Anything that was in this room would clearly have been squashed against the arched roof of this location. After the sudden movement, everybody kind of shielding their eyes, you look into the room, and the room now is completely different. About 15 feet down below, you can see a vault. The door is open. Inside, you see this.
Did you mean for the music to stop right at that moment? 'Cause it was
Literally perfect.
Flawless.
Literally
Flawless.
perfect. There is a bunch of items here. There's like this little dais before you. You can see it's got inlaid gemstones. You can see there's, just tens and dozens of gemstones, huge ones, small ones, some that you can tell would be all different colors, emerald, opals, peridot, all these different gemstones scattered about in a pool of treasure.
Thorvald, come quick!
Gold pieces, potions, scrolls, rings, rods, staves, I don't know, a bunch of other miscellaneous items all scattered about this area. You can see the arcane runes etched into the background here. And sitting atop that little dais, the little table, is a skull. The skull has 2 massive gemstones embedded in it and teeth that are made of gemstones as well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There's a Triforce.
We need the hero of time.
Cornelius looks to all of you and gulps
Oh.
and then takes a step in.
Oh my god, he's a Acererak. Kill him.
I'm gonna put there's a little thing here that lets me put so you can see the dots, like the outline. So that is like the recess. Okay, so like the floor of the rest of it rose up. It's just that like recessed area that goes down below. I think it said 15 feet. Yeah, 15 feet of the crypt. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
Cornelius, want
he'll-
to see if any of the items in there are useful for us?
he'll hop down.
Cornelius, are you feeling all right?
Never better, he says.
Get the hell out of there.
You can't tell me what to do. Thorvald and Morgana will... No, Morgana will go. She'll move towards Zur. Where are you, Zur? I don't see you.
Standing in the hallway.
Oh, you're behind... Oh, you were behind Thorvald, sorry. She'll stand next to you and kind of, get behind you. Thorvald will look down and say, wait a second. Can't be. And he'll jump down into the bottom here.
Thorvald? With all
Yeah.
that treasure?
Yeah. He comes down here and he goes, I can't believe it. And there's a pile of treasure. He gulps because he's like nervous about all the treasure around him. He's like, do you think you could grab that for me, Cornelius? And he looks, points there. There is a necklace and his old clothing. All his gear is here. When he
because of the portal.
when he was naked. Remember, he was teleported and he was naked at the end?
Oh, there's a dope sword in there, guys. Probably.
He goes,
Alright, that was Nate, not Frank.
he was teleported and he got all his items were gone. So he goes. So he's wearing like whatever he could find in the woods. He's maybe wearing like a leaf, whatever.
This really changes my impression of him now.
No, he's wearing some robes. Cornelius gave him something to wear, whatever. Just whatever, nothing fancy. But his armor, his gear, and most importantly, his necklace, that like wooden necklace that he had, the pendant. And he goes and he's like, "Can you grab that for me?" And we'll go to the group. We go to the top of the order. Dash.
Man. Want to
Where-
go in there, but I
Where's
also...
this damn lich?
It's the skull.
You think it's the skull? What about that door you didn't open yet? Like around this.
Those led back to
I will
where we
go
came
in.
from.
No, there was one door that.
Yeah, there was a door to the right that I didn't go in.
Yeah.
You're saying there's a bunch of treasure on the floor.
There's dozens and dozens of gemstones. There's 12 potions, 6 scrolls, a ring, a rod, a staff, a bunch of miscellaneous items,
I will...
and a sword. And a sword.
I'll look at this. I'll go in and I'll grab. And I want the skull.
It looks like there's a pearl, there's boots, and a mirror. Those are the miscellaneous items.
I want the skull though. I go in and I head towards the dais. And ignore all of the other treasure. And I look at the skull.
Yeah, I showed you the picture of it already. The skull is, it's dusty, it's clearly old, but these gemstones are, I mean, you've never seen such quality and cut. These would be worth, I mean, more fortune than you've ever amassed in your life.
Well, I am supposed to die honorably, or in some way that is going to be tragic. I'm gonna reach for that skull and I'm gonna say, I want these skull gems.
When you touch the skull, you try to pry out you like grab it, you pick it up, you try to use your strength to pry out that gemstone. But as soon as you do, the skull flies out of your grasp. You try to hold on to it, but it's much too powerful. It flies away from you before you can catch it. And there it is, floating about 15 feet in the air above you, about level with the group that's still standing. And you hear a voice echo out. You fools, you dare to attempt to steal from Acererak. Now you will meet your demise. And we're going to go into combat.
Run!
You are fighting the Demilich Acererak. Let's begin. Roll
Oh.
initiative.
Oh boy,
What?
we're in such a small area.
You were talking about this before. You were like, what if it's like a 10-foot room?
Oh boy.
Oh my. I got a 1.
I got a 7.
Well, still looks like you're going to go first, so.
8.
Oh boy.
This is kind of why I didn't want Cornelius in the room. I figured he'd be right next to the target.
It looks like Zur is going to go first. So we go Zur, and then it would be Zur, Dash, Frank, Agatha.
Oh, Zer's gonna run in there.
No,
and
I lied
grab-
to you all. It's going to be Zur, Agatha, right? Yeah, Zur, Agatha, Dash, Frank.
What?
Sorry.
I got a 1.
I guess I got a.
It's not based on initiative. It goes clockwise by our play order, remember?
Oh, that's cool.
But still,
Right.
either way, Zur, Agatha, Dash, Frank.
Zer runs in and grabs the sword.
Okay, so you remember it's a 15-foot little drop there.
Jumps in.
Okay. All right, so you jump in and you see the sword lying there. The sword is actually. Do I have a picture of this one? I don't know if I do. Do I? Oh, I might. I might have one. Oh yeah! Look at this. Boom. Can I put this in VTT? Yeah. Ooh, that's not right. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Don't worry about that. That's D&D stuff. Just look at the picture.
Whoa.
Idiot.
So it is a sword, and when you pick it up, that like blue gemstone emanates like a shield at the handle of it. You have a +4 sword of defending, Chris.
What? Zer cackles.
So what this does for you is it's +4 to your attacks and all that good stuff, right? But it also is you can choose to subtract the number of like magical bonus that it has to add to your armor class if you choose to.
Very nice.
So that's what
Also
it
like
does.
a +3, but a +1 to your armor class.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Oh.
Where was this? A session like 3.
Yeah. Well.
It's been sitting here the whole time.
Okay.
Oh my
So Zer jumps in. You land with a thud, and you run to the pile of coins and gear. You pick up the sword. You hold it up high. It glows that blue, like that blue shimmer. And
Gasp.
what do you do?
I say to Acererak, by Rylena's might, your time has come.
It is flying 15 feet in the air.
Okay. I will cast Divine Vengeance.
Ooh, okay. This adds another plus something, doesn't it? +4 or something?
Stand by.
Go ahead. You roll it and then tell me what it is.
Yeah. So let me roll the roll first here.
Sure.
Success.
I see a 15. Yep. So, tell us what it does.
What? I'm not sure if this the one that allows me to fly is the one I cast.
Oh, the one that allows you to fly. I do remember that was the. You can look it up and we'll come back to you. Okay?
Yeah.
We'll go to
yes.
Agatha next.
Oh boy, I'm gonna test the waters here with some magic, and let's see, where is it? Your soul from your body I will ream. I tear it out with moonbeam. I'm gonna cast moonbeam.
Sure.
Okay. I have to beat a DC 14. Oh, I messed up the number on that.
You just rolled a 19, huh?
No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Oh, that. Oh,
I don't know what
is that,
that just.
is that the straight die or?
I
is
have
it...
literally never seen that result come up ever. Like, D20 equals 7, and then it says 19 and 0 successes.
Oh yeah, because you had to roll a 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
you wanted it to equal a 7. Gotcha. So I don't know
is
what
that
it
what
did.
it did?
Don't worry, just roll a normal die again. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait,
She
it did roll
she
a
rolled
dice.
a 19.
It rolled a 19, yeah.
Okay.
That's totally
So-
fine. Keep it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna
Mhm.
cast moonbeam on it.
Sure. Don't worry about looking anything up. I'm just going to let you know what happens. The
Okay.
moonbeam emanates from the sky, or at least from the 25-foot vaulted ceiling here, and strikes down at the skull that's floating 15 feet in the air. And immediately, your spell fizzles and dissipates as it hits it. You can't hurt me with your spells. I'm far too powerful for that.
Let us try and hurt you with our weapons. Come down here, coward! Ha ha!
We go to Dash. Your turn.
Come down here, coward! Ha ha!
Do you throw your cat at him?
You are. I'll throw your cat at him.
Whoa.
She's right there.
Grab pretty. Yeah. Come down here, coward! If you're so confident, face us like a man, like an alive person, like a non-undead.
Try calling him a bonehead.
Yeah,
Oh.
bonehead.
There you go.
Come on down.
Ooh, nice
L-
burn.
Thank you.
Dash, are you going to actually do anything, or are you just going to taunt it?
I'm gonna.
You want to check out those items in there?
Yeah, you want to look at the items? You want to see what else you got
Jump
here?
into those boots. Grab that ring.
Yeah, maybe I'll grab the ring, and I'll say, grabbing the skull was only the first part of this, and then I reach down and I grab the ring and I put it on my finger immediately.
The ring, you said, huh?
You immediately die.
You turn invisible.
Yes.
Oh my god, Sauron is after you.
It is a ring of invisibility you have now, CJ.
Right.
All right, all set?
Hold on. See if I can do this.
Frank will be up next as
Put
soon
on
as
my
CJ's done.
ring of invisibility. Did it work? Did it work?
Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
Ah! I'm invisible
Can you just play the rest of the game like that
until
until you take it off?
I have to take it off. Oh, there it is. Put it back on.
These special effects that CJ has are great. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's the quality you get, here on Tabletop Bob. All right, we go to Frank.
Seeing Dash put on the ring and go invisible, Frank's like, oh my gosh, yeah.
Take your luck, man.
Frank just like rolls his eyes in the back of his head and goes invisible as well. He's a halfling. He can go invisible for 3 rounds.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
It does not say it's an action or anything.
It is not. No, it's straight up
ability.
just your ability. Yeah, go ahead.
Great. I turn invisible for 3 rounds. I cast Cardus's Wisdom. And
Oh, this is going to be epic.
well, it works forever. So it works for 1d6 rounds. It adds my level to my spellcasting.
Oh, that's great. So it's going to be a minimum of 9 plus d6, and now it's 18 plus 2d6?
Well, so I was gonna ask, yeah, how does
18, yeah, all the numerical values double. So,
so
18,
for the spell's duration, add your level as an additional bonus to your wisdom checks and spellcasting checks. So, 2d6?
Is it the It's the duration. Yeah, I think
So-
it's 2d6, yeah.
So I get my level for 11 rounds.
Yeah, you get to add 9 to your spellcasting for
9
11
plus
rounds.
the 4
yeah.
I already had, so it's plus 13 to spellcasting checks. for me
Solid,
right now.
solid move here, Frank.
Yeah, and I turn invisible, and I am back here,
Okay.
right there, right there.
All right, we go to our NPCs here. Cornelius looks and he sees that there's Thorvald's like little pendant, right? But now he's obviously got this enemy here, and he goes, he'll kick the pendant towards him just like kind of carelessly, and maybe it'll even get caught up with a bunch of gems and gold, and Thorvald's got to be like, oh God, which one do I go to get it and not touch it? And Cornelius,
Remember your strength, Thorvald.
You just see like Agatha like nod in approval.
and Cornelius looks at Agatha and he says, I've gotten a lot more powerful since the last I've seen you. I'm a real wizard now. And he goes and does mirror image. Poof, goes and, his duplicates show up.
Heck
So I
yes.
just look at him and say, "You did that last time I saw you."
And he's really proud of himself. And he, showcasing his ability here. Acererak looks to him. Morgana will actually... Ooh, what is she going to do? She will start to sing like she did in the other room. And the Demilich laughs and echoes throughout the halls. Your song will have no effect here. Not on me, you siren. And then he goes, you there, great wizard. He goes, counter this. And then
Oh, boy.
you could see just out of the gemstones, like this beam connects right with Cornelius. Cornelius writhes in pain. You can see him fall on the floor, gasping for breath, gasping for air. All of his mirror images do the exact same. So you see 3 Corneliuses writhing on the floor. And the true Cornelius, you can see his soul or an essence sucked out from his throat.
What?
And it is trapped inside the right gemstone eye.
Oh my God!
The other imitations disappear, and Cornelius's body is left there. Actually, I think if I'm not mistaken, the body even something happens to his body. Yeah, his body collapses in a mass of corruption and molders into a single basically just a goop, basically.
That is
Oh.
terrible.
Yeah.
Guy regrets joining us.
Yep, his body just molders into nothingness. Yeah. You can see that though, that right eye glistening, where the soul went into it. All right, now we go to the top of the order here. We go to let's see, Zur.
Zur is gonna cast protection from evil.
The Lich
That's
starts laughing.
I think we gotta get after it.
yeah. Succeeds.
Wow.
Then he's gonna fly at the Lich.
By the way, what spell did you cast before? I wanted to clarify that.
It was Divine Vengeance, and it gives me flight near. It says.
Is this one where you grow like wings or something? Angel wings?
It says divine. I become the divine avatar of my god's wrath,
Ah.
wreathed in well, I'm gonna call red, bloody
Mm.
emanations
Yeah.
spouting out from me like blood spatter, constant. And for the duration, I can fly near distance, and my
Gotcha.
weapons have +4 bonus to attack and damage.
Perfect. Go for it.
So I'm flying at him. I'm not sure what flight near means.
Near is 30 feet.
Okay, and I'm gonna fly at him, and I've already cast my spell protection, so I can't attack. But that's what I do.
He laughs at you, the cackling echoing through the calls. We go to Zura's done. We go to Agatha, then Dash.
Grab more of that stuff off the ground.
Oh, boy. This is a lot. And I'm desperately trying to find where my wand information is, and I'm having trouble with it.
You want to come back to you? We'll go to Dash next.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to Dash. We'll come back to you. Dash, what do you got?
Okay. You can sort of see me now, like sort of like semi-visible. This is great. I would like to attack him, but I can't because he's still 15 feet up.
There are 12 potions.
Mm-hmm.
There's a staff. You put the ring on. There's a rod. The sword was picked up by Zur, and then there's boots, a pearl, and a mirror.
I'm gonna grab the boots. Maybe they're boots of flying. You suddenly see the boots start like floating in the air.
Yes, because you're invisible, yeah.
Because I'm invisible, and then they like sort of disappear also as I like take off my boots and put and like these like this pair of plate mail boots like suddenly appear and like collapse on the floor, and then the other boots are floating in the air, and then suddenly they like disappear as I put them on because that's how invisibility works for some reason. Yeah, so I put on the boots.
So you pick them up. They are brown, sturdy boots. They're polished. They look beautiful. They have small little silver wings adorned onto the heels.
Winged boots! Yes! I put them on.
Okay. They are boots of hovering. In the Shadowdark book, you can look at them. I don't know how to play this in the game, so I'm going to read it to you. You can look it up. It's on page 300. The benefit is that you can walk on an insubstantial surface for one turn at a time. You fall through the surface if you end your turn on it. So you can hover on something. I don't know what this exactly means.
I can walk on an insubstantial surface, but I can't.
So I would imagine what it means is, let's say you want to like fly or go up, right? At the end of your turn, you're going to fall, or
Okay.
that would be one interpretation. I don't know.
These
if it
are like
means...
the hover boots from Ocarina of Time. Like you can run out and you'll be hovering for a moment, but you should like run back to.
Yeah, that makes
ground.
sense. Yeah.
You know what
So
I mean?
you can run up, hit him, and run back down.
Exactly. Or if he climbed up, like here.
Yes, true. The 15-foot ledge. So maybe you
Yeah,
just walked
you can
over.
run out, hit
yeah.
him, and then like run back.
So that's
Okay.
what they are. I love this Ocarina of Time reference, by the way.
Fantastic.
One day I'll get past the Deku tree.
Oh boy. Oh boy, Bob.
We'll get
All right,
past that
so there
first.
you go, CJ. You've got the boots of hovering.
Boots of hovering.
And
No
nobody
one
sees
can
you.
See me.
Nobody sees you. We'll go to Frank.
I
Oh,
found
sorry.
the
Did I
info
miss you,
needed.
Agatha?
You skipped to come back.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, so I found the information about my wand. Because my wand is weird because it's the wand of the Willow Man, but it also lets me learn the language Celestial, and I can fly for 3 rounds once per day.
Oh, sweet.
It doesn't look like I have to roll anything to activate it.
No, I don't think so. No.
So, I want to try something
All right, let's hear it.
kind of dumb. There's a lot of people in this room.
There's a lot of things going on. Yes.
How tall is the ceiling?
25 feet. So
And he's all the
actually,
way at the top.
25 feet from the 5th. So really, if you were on the bottom, it's 40 feet up.
Well, I'm over. But okay, 40 feet up. Oh, no wonder no one can hit him.
He's 15 feet up right now from the bottom floor.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh god, this is so stupid. I'm gonna fly above the skull, wherever that is.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be above him.
Just put yourself here so we can see the tokens.
Okay. I'm going to stab myself real quick with my witchblade.
Okay, stabbing the witchblade.
This
Go
is
ahead.
so dumb.
I love it.
This is so dumb. Okay. I take off 4 of my own.
4 is
hit
good, yeah.
points. This is so dumb. Oh, this might work, maybe. Or it's a really bad idea. Who cares?
Nice.
I got like a lot of like animal pages tabbed, so I'm like trying to.
I'm so excited for my turn.
I hate that.
No.
It's fun for the game master too, right?
No.
It's supposed to be fun for everybody.
I just want to see frustration in Bob's face.
Oh. I'm trying to figure out what sizes mean. But okay, so I'm gonna be above it.
Are you turning into like a mammoth?
No.
Oh,
No, I know that's not gonna work.
okay.
Oh
So what are
god,
you
I
doing?
never thought I was just gonna turn into this. I didn't even prepare a rhyme.
What are you doing? What is this?
I fly above him and I say, I don't want to make a fuss, but I'm afraid you have to deal with octopus. And I turn myself into a giant octopus above the skull.
So you flop down onto him? Okay.
So, I gotta roll to see if it works.
Sure.
God, I hope this works. Okay, so I turn into a giant octopus above it. That's on page 239.
Okay.
This
You're-
is
You land on top of it. I mean, you're like, I assume your like octopus beak is like right up against the skull and your legs wrap around it. It's a human-sized skull, so it's not very hard to,
Yeah,
to
so
encompass it.
study.
Yeah.
info there. Can it make like can I have like, because I'm landing on it, can it try to like make a check to escape my grasp?
It'll allow you to be grappled. It'll allow itself to be grappled.
Okay, great. So do I bring it down with me?
It stays floating up. You stay floating up on it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm giant. I'll have one tentacle like down, so in case someone wants to
If you
climb
want,
me.
you could. Yeah, because you're giant. You could reach your tentacles down. Your friends can use you as like a ramp.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'll do.
Totally fine. Yeah. Okay.
The craziest thing ever.
Frank, you're up.
All right, Frank. Seeing Papa Ag's move, and just I think Frank's always been kind of in awe of Papa Ag's power. Says, okay, like I see how it's done. All right, Cardis, bring your chaos unto me. Summon from Valhalla of Valkyrie, and I'm gonna cast Valkyrie.
You summon it?
And,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna summon Valkyrie. Hopefully.
I love this.
Yes. All right, it succeeds. That plus 13 is real nice. So this is my tier 5 spell. It lasts for 10 rounds. I summon it near. Valkyries can fly. I'll throw their stats in the chat if that works, Bob, or do you want to?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. I
All
think I have a I think I have a
So-
token for this actually.
They have an AC of 17.
66
They
hit
have
points.
66
3 attacks.
Hit points. 3 attacks. They're can't be or can only be injured by magical sources.
Sure.
Immune to morale. Hostile spells are a DC 18. So I don't actually reading the spell again. I don't really control it, Bob.
No, I know you don't. You just summon it.
I summon it near.
Yeah,
and
I
it is
know.
here to help me for
Yeah.
10 rounds.
That's fine. I actually don't have a token for it. I thought I did, but how about we just use?
Rix.
No, I was gonna say our good
Sunny?
friend Sunny.
Yes.
Yes, it's
I
Sunny.
love that.
It's
That's
Sunny's
better.
spirit.
Yeah, the spirit of Sunny.
Nice.
Although way more powerful than Sunny.
Where would you like Sunny? Right here?
I mean, it's gonna be right up next to Acererak.
Yeah, we
there
got
to
a
soak hits and there to
little
deal
cluster
damage.
here.
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So that's what I do on my turn.
Oh God, I just moved everything.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
There, we'll just put that way.
It's such a small space.
I know. Let's see. To the back. There we go. Okay. There we. Oh God, you're all there. There we go. Hold on. I'm moving everybody out. You're
Yeah, maybe
going
just
in.
put us off to the side,
You're
the ones
going
in
in.
the air to represent
Let's say you can put them like back
multiple
here.
layers.
We're good. Right
Yeah,
there.
you
Back.
Right
Okay.
there. We're good. All right. So
Okay.
you summon an angel like Sunny to the battlefield.
Yeah.
We'll say that the angel looks to you and nods like it's this Cardis like warrior hunt sort of angel, and it'll take out its like a spear perhaps or whatever weapon it might have.
Yeah, it's got a blessed spear.
Yeah, exactly. And it's going to use its it's a Valkyrie, right? Yeah, so it's got its spear and it stabs it right at the creature here. Roll a hit dice there, Frank.
All right, so plus 9 to hit and it gets 3.
3d6 damage.
So 1, 2, 3. So 19, 20, 22.
Is the weapon on that listed there? Is the weapon there?
It just said. I mean, it just says blessed spear.
Yes, I see. Yeah.
So, it's got divine courage. So I'm assuming it's kind of got a divine aspect.
Oh,
with the
absolutely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It goes to hit, and the spear shatters on the skull, and the Valkyrie looks like confused, like this has never happened before. It looks to you, and dissipates into nothing
Immediately.
immediately.
What?
All right, Frank is like about to run.
It's like
That's
anti-magic.
the
I
most
think,
he's
so.
got.
It's. We need to use one of the magic items in here, maybe.
Well,
we'll
we'll
find out in
see.
a second.
Because like
We'll see.
remember the other version, the weaker version of this.
Brutal.
Let's see.
All right,
So Acererak goes after the NPCs. Cornelius, I could take it out of here. Actually, he's gone. Let me delete Cornelius. Thorvald takes the pendant, finally sifts through the gold and gets away from it, and then looks around and sees they're all fighting. This octopus is whatever, angels are dying, and all these things going on. And he's like, okay, I can do this. And he puts the pendant on, and then almost immediately you hear like the sound of like a bear roar, and then he calls out, and you can see hair just covering him once again. And he seems like he's a dwarf, but he might be a couple inches taller. He's definitely his old self, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill this thing." And he says, "Give me that sword." And he starts to run up the octopus, and he goes to he runs up one of your legs, and I can imagine you like coast him all the way up. He's
Oh,
right
yeah.
next to you, Zer. He's like, "Give me that sword."
You're crazy.
That's Thorvald's turn. We go to Morgana, she's singing, but it's not doing much. She'll kind of hold Pretty and make sure Pretty's safe and kind of hide behind the corner. And then we go to Acererak. Let's see here. Zur and Papa Ags, both of you roll me a d20.
Do I have to?
Yep.
Oh.
Did I get an inspiration at all for turning into an octopus?
No.
A 10.
19.
I will give a luck to Zur.
Zur's already got a luck left. Give it to Agatha.
No, I haven't.
Agatha rolled a 19. I'm
Oh. Well, so with Protected from Evil, chaotic beings have disadvantage on attack rolls and hostile spellcasting effect checks against the target. These beings also can't possess, compel, or beguile it.
I feel like you're having a lot of faith in your god there, which, you know,
I mean,
it's part of it, but...
that
I absolutely
Valkyrie
am.
is the most powerful spell that I got, and it went down like that.
I have faith.
If I give him a luck token,
Rylena.
do I get to add my destined luck roll to it?
Well,
Sure.
I'll take it. Give it to me.
I'll allow it, yeah.
Okay, so you get a luck token plus a D8 on top of it.
A D8 what?
Just a D8 to add to your luck token.
You know what,
That's-
Frank, don't even worry about it. I don't want you spending your luck token on this. It's not going to matter. This wasn't a saving throw or anything like that.
Oh, I gotcha.
Chris, Acererak turns his attention to you.
Yes!
You charge in. You're flying in, sword raised in your hand. And as you attempt to make your first swing, another beam from its eyes shoot at you. Your soul, you feel the goddess of Rylena inside of you
What?
trying to resist this. But with futility, the blood wings that you have start to drip and fall. You're held there in the air by his gaze, and you can feel the soul being ripped out of your body, blood and all, spraying the entire room. You are dead. Your soul
That
is
is
in
the
Acererak's
weakest-
eyes.
Ever. I'll throw the sword as I'm dying over to Thorvald.
Yeah, it's fine.
a champ
Actually,
move.
he is right next to you. So yeah, you're just, as your soul is being ripped, he'll grab the sword that you're handing it to him.
That is the weakest. I was protected.
You thought you were protected, Acererak says, as the
best
rest of your
protected I
soul
could be.
enters into his the left eye cavity.
Aw.
So now you and by the way, you, now that we have a player here, you're trapped. You look around you, Zur. You're encased. Everything around you is red, like the gemstone you saw. It looks like you're in basically like an infinite purgatory of just red. Nothing else. But if you look out in the distance, you can see the battle. It's hard to see, but you see your friends fighting.
Oh,
We
you
go
like
to-
being surrounded by red. It's like it reminds you of red.
I know. I'm
Red
like,
Blood.
yes.
This is not a good red, though. We go to, let's see here, who's next? After it would be you, then we go to Dash.
Okay. So I'm invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a ring that I'd like to activate. Is that my whole action for my turn?
No.
Okay, so I have a ring of Ramlat that I've been saving just for this moment.
What does it do?
Once per day, you can enter a rage where you deal double damage for 5 rounds. During the rage, you can't cast spells, and enemies have advantage on melee attacks against you. So I'm gonna activate that, and I go into a rage.
Okay. Do you run up the
I will
octopus, or do you use your
Run up
boots?
the octopus
Okay.
in my rage and try and swing my sword at
What sword are you swinging? The
There,
one you
my-
usually have?
the one I usually have, my regular old my regular +2 sword. My +2 bastard sword.
Go for it. You'll have advantage because you're invisible.
What? +11. 38. Or no, sorry. A
28.
28.
You hit. You hit.
Okay.
And it does no damage to the creature. It just like stops immediately on one of the
Uh,
gemstones.
It does double damage.
It does no damage.
So it does
So it does 0
Zero.
times 2. 0.
it does 0 damage twice.
You get the sense that your sword is not going to work here. We go to, let's see here. Papa Ags.
I
I actually went out
Where's
of order. Should have been Ags, then Dash, but either way, it's fine.
don't know what to do.
I know. I
I wonder
know.
if we do need to use the things that are there, or maybe there's some way to, like, there was a dais. Is there anything else over there? Because I'm starting to think
Okay,
there's no way to beat this guy with damage.
first things first, I gotta roll for concentration, for focus.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe we could play him in a game of joust.
Uh,
That's a
okay, yeah,
Player One
I make it.
You
reference
you
right
pass with a 17. Go ahead. Or 18.
What are the items left on the ground?
There's a lot of items there. There's
Scrolls.
12 potions. There's a pearl, a mirror, a staff, a rod. The sword was picked up, the invisible ring was picked up, and the boots were picked up.
7 years.
Um, I got a bit of a silly question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm an octopus, so I have
have
many
8
tentacles.
legs.
Can I pick up like 2 or 3 items at once?
Sure, why not?
Can I pick up the staff and the rod?
Let's say you could
Like-
pick 2 extra ones per turn, so 3 in total. Because you are using some legs to support, some to hold up
Yeah.
Thorvald, another was holding up
Yeah.
your other friend, whoever his name is, Dash Ratendar. And yeah, so pick up. What do you want to pick up?
I want to pick up the staff and the rod. And
Sure.
if I can pick up the mirror?
Sure. So the staff, the rod, and the mirror.
Yes. What
The
what am I
rod-
feeling?
The rod doesn't move. It is an immovable rod. You'd have to activate it
Okay.
to undo it.
Okay.
The staff is a staff. I don't know how much information you get by just picking it up, but it looks like
I mean,
it has
octopuses are very intelligent.
magical properties for sure. And what'd you say the last one was? The mirror?
Mirror.
I'll send you the mirror.
Oh.
It's not as good as you want though. Look in page 307, the Mirror of Mischief. It can make a duplicate of you.
You know, that'd be really funny getting a second octopus in this.
Octopi? Yeah.
Octopus.
All right, so I'm going to just say that you inspect these items, hold them up, pick them up. Is there anything you're doing with your other arms that are holding your friends?
Oh my god, that's really funny.
It's perfect for your character, actually, because it's like it curses people, but yeah. So basically you trap some... first time a humanoid creature looks in the mirror creates an evil, malicious duplicate of them, and the duplicate comes out, and the real one goes into the mirror, or no? No, it stays just... Yeah, so you have two versions of you, an evil one and you. So...
Okay.
What happens if you show it to an evil person?
That's a great question.
I mean, it says humanoid, so.
Yeah, humanoid, and right now you're an octopus, so...
Um,
Either way, continue on with your turn. Is there anything you're doing with your
do-
friend's hands, the ones you're holding?
and you said the staff feels magical?
Yeah, you'd have to activate it. That'd be like an action on your turn.
Okay, so picking up everything was my action then.
Yeah, 3 things. Yeah, I'd say you're also being careful. You're picking and choosing. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll go to Frank and then we'll come back to you.
I'm gonna just.
Agatha.
Huh?
Can you throw me... Papa X, can you throw me the mirror?
Sure.
I go. And I.
Yeah, the mirror. I mean,
Alright.
you're so big, you
I
could
mean,
probably
like,
reach up. Yeah.
I don't know how helpful this is gonna be for you, but.
Frank,
Well,
you're
So
up.
I grab the mirror and I run up and I'm actually just becoming visible now. I want to put the mirror up to Acererak's face.
Hey, he's a skull though.
Not a humanoid.
He's not a humanoid.
Well, he doesn't
What?
know that. He doesn't know that.
What? Why wouldn't the skull be humanoid?
He's a
Where did the
undead.
skull come from?
He's undead.
Oh,
But you
man.
hold the mirror up
Interesting.
and you hold it out and nothing happens. So
No,
I
arms, no
drop the
legs.
mirror and then cast Cardus' Thunder on Acererak.
go ahead.
Okie doke.
I
alright,
mean,
coming.
I think was there anything? Wait, what's left on the ground though?
I just want to see if magical, like a straight magic,
No,
do any damage.
Go ahead,
Nah,
Frank.
my moonbeam did nothing.
Well, I mean, it works. Or at least I successfully cast it.
Yeah, 19 cast it. Good. Describe it, please.
A bolt of lightning, like it says it like comes down on a Acererak or on the skull, and
So here's what happens.
Right,
Don't roll damage. Okay. Here's what happens though. The thunder comes out of either the sky or your hand, whatever it is. I'm not sure how you just it would be.
I mean, I would love it to come out of my hand.
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
that's
You take the power of Cardus and throw that bolt of lightning, and it zaps the creature. You know, the sound of thunder just erupts in the chamber. The light flashing. The creature does look affected. You don't have to roll damage. It seems to do. It seems to do affected though. It blasts
Okay.
it sideways. It moves. It kind of gets a little bit of a disorientation to it, and you can see maybe like a chip or a crack starting right here in the temple of the skull. It seems like that has affected it in some way.
Okay.
No need to roll damage though.
Yep.
I've got that.
I'm
Come on, Frank, you're our only hope.
like, okay, I'm gonna keep trying this.
We'll go to let's see. We go to the NPCs. Thorvald. I actually rolled Thorvald's dice just before. He's going to hit with the sword. Chris, I'll let you roll some dice here, please, though. The +4 weapon. What's a longsword? Do you have that?
Yeah, I do.
information?
Would the spell I had cast still work on it, or would that be?
It's not on the weapon. It was on you, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So roll the damage. Just give me the damage for a standard longsword +4.
6, 10.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, Thorvald takes it in his newfound confidence. He swings and smashes into it. And Thorvald actually is going to harm it as well. It, again, cracks the other side of the skull, and you can see formations like, kind of spidering down onto the skull. It has taken some damage at this point. We go to, and he laughs, and he's like, I knew I had it. He's like, it was right here. You're right, Frank. It was right here. And he holds the pendant up, not his chest, but the pendant.
That whatever works.
By the way, the
yes,
torch
buddy.
timer just went out. It goes dark.
Oh no!
We go to the.
Oh no!
I think Acererak is the only person left to go.
Where's the lady?
She's up there, but she's hiding with Pretty. She's sang her song and it has no effect.
Okay, Pretty's
Light
gonna
a torch! Light a
Pretty's
torch,
gonna
lady!
chew her out if the lights go out.
She's
though.
like, I don't have a torch.
Light the cat on fire!
Okay. She doesn't have a torch. I mean, do you either have a torch she can take?
I don't
I mean, like I had one. I'm an octopus
Cornelius,
now,
why?
though, so.
Never mind.
Does anybody actually have a torch? Oh my god.
I have one on my person, but like again, I can't get it.
There's no light, everybody.
There is gone.
You are all blind.
Does no one have anything right now?
I don't think so.
Thorvald?
I have
Thorvald,
one torch.
he does
Can
have a
someone
torch.
grab a
yeah.
torch off of Zer's body?
No, there-
No,
Well-
the body is gone. The body is moldered.
Ah,
Nobody has torches, so right now it's.
Isn't the sword, the +4 sword, glowing?
Oh yeah, it is glowing, but
Oh.
it's not. It's going to be close glow, so it's only going to be within 5 feet.
But
But
people
here's
will
what
be able
happens.
to see that from far away.
Here's what happens. Thorvald is
Oh, no.
targeted next by Acererak. He looks at
Oh, no.
Acererak, and he's like, the torch went out, and he's just like, "Where are you? Where are you? Show yourself! I'll
Throw
kill
the sword
you!
to dash.
I'll kill you!" And then all of a sudden, just within the glow, you see the skull float closer, and the eye gaze just pulls his soul out. The necklace falls, tufts of hair everywhere, and He's dead. Thorvald is dead. He becomes nothing. The sword falls to the ground.
All right, Dash, it's all you there.
All right, we go to the top. Zur is dead.
Has
Agatha, you're up.
Morgana been doing anything?
She's looking for a
Hiding.
torch.
Ah.
Agatha, you're up.
Jeez, what am I supposed to do as an octopus?
I don't
Wait,
know.
I'm holding the staff.
You got to roll to see if you are staying an octopus or not.
Oh, that's correct.
You want to not stay an octopus? And
I
do
don't know what
other
I
things?
want at this point.
Is there things you could do magically that would be
Not
could
really,
mess with him?
but I think I failed anyways. Yeah, I lose concentration. Yeah, is it going to take an action to light a torch?
It is, but you have no light. By the
I-
way,
and
did
I
you
don't-
just turn back to a person?
Yeah, I'm like
Dash.
above the skull.
Dash, you fall. You fall 15 feet.
Cool.
You're gonna
Summon a
take
cauldron.
you take a point of damage as you fall to the ground.
Ah! Clang.
I never resummoned the cauldron to put the torch away. I still have it.
You do,
It's only
yeah,
a person.
you do. So you want to light a torch? Otherwise, it's pitch black and
yeah,
yeah.
I'll light a torch.
right,
I just
torch.
I really want to know what the staff does.
I know. Torch timer's gone though. On now. Dash,
Okay.
as the light finally comes back, you have no idea what happened. It went pitch black. You
Ah,
fell to the
ah.
ground. You're on the floor, and now the light of Agatha's torch ignites, and right in front of you is that sword, that the defender sword. It's, it was dropped, so it's not glowing anymore. What do you do?
I will reach down, pick up the sword in a rage, and I
Um.
will use my boots to run up towards Acererak and swing at him. Now,
Yeah.
this sword is not a bastard sword.
It is not a bastard sword. It is a long sword.
Okay, so
So it's
I
a
can use
D6
it-
damage.
D8.
Oh, D8
Okay, so and it's not. It's a +4. All right,
plus
so,
4. Yep. Hmm.
Don't know what my pluses are. I think it's only
Oh, without like the bastard sword bonuses.
yeah, because I have
Okay.
a +11 with a bastard sword. I think it's like maybe only +9.
But yeah, it's 2 for your. I think you said for the
Yeah.
weapon affinity one.
Oh, 15.
You'll hit.
Okay. So
You don't do as much damage with this, do you?
well, it's a +4.
Okay.
So that would make up for the minus.
Oh, and I forgot the +4 from when when Thorvald hit. We just rolled the 10. Oh no, we did the +4. That's right. It was 6
Yeah,
plus
so
4.
it's-
Yep. Mhm.
D8, so it's
Never mind.
+4, and then there's still my like.
What's the rage do again? Give you what?
It doubles the damage I do.
Oh, it doubles.
Straight up doubles.
That's nice.
And
Dash.
so it starts with that.
It starts with
It
a
starts with 8.
Starts
so
with 8.
It doubles that to 16.
16.
And then I think there's
Oh boy.
is there an extra 4? I think there's an extra 4 damage on that. Because my bastard sword, I get a D8 plus 6.
Oh, because your fighter bonuses to the
'Cause,
weapons.
Like my fighter bonuses and stuff to the weapon. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's actually.
So +4 would be 20 total.
Well, it would be 12,
16
so
plus
it'd be
4, right?
24 total.
24 total. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Dash, you smack it, and again, you can sense that this attack maybe did the most damage to it out of any of the things that have happened so far. You hit it hard, and the skull like floats. Like when you hit it, it kind of like floats to the side before regaining its stability, and spider web cracks going all throughout the skull.
And I
Wait
fall
for the
15
fences,
feet.
Dash.
You fall 15 feet. Here, you take more damage. You take another 5.
Oh, that's way worse.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We go to that's Dash, and now we go to Frank.
Frank holds a leather bag in his hand, and there's something inside of it, like freaking out. And he's like, "I know, buddy, I know. We'll let you out soon." But this seemed to work. And he'll put up his hand again and cast Cardus' Thunder. It succeeds.
Don't worry about the damage roll, Frank.
Yep, and I hit it with the thunder, with my eyes rolled back into my head, and then I run away again.
Yeah, eyes rolled back into your head. The power and fury of Cardus, especially that angel dying, right? Really seemed to have angered Cardus on this one. You roll a 20 to hit, and that lightning bolt, again, the thunderous clang throughout the halls echoes, and the creature, you smash into the creature, and you can see the pieces of skull starting to fall out, the gemstones beginning to loosen, tooth by tooth by tooth. Acererak looks to Dash, who just fell to the floor, holding the defender. It floats down to you, Dash, and you can see the eye gaze moving right towards you, about to emanate a blast. And then Acererak says, "You can't hold together." And then all of a sudden a glow, and the skull just breaks, shattering, knocks you down, knocks Agatha down, and the skull is shattered into pieces. They turn into dust, and the gemstones clang on the floor. Frank,
the littlest hero.
Yeah?
Acererak's Demilich skull is no more.
Woohoo!
I
I let my badger out so he can run.
The badger runs out, and he's like, who am I killing? Who am I killing?
I go and I give a big
Frank.
hug to Frank.
Oh my gosh, I
Frank, my
sprint towards
boy.
him. I give a gentle hug to Papa Eggs.
Morgana helps you down and will hold the torch. When she gets down there, she'll hold it for Agatha so you can hug him.
Woo!
Pretty comes down as well.
I never want to do that again.
You look to the skulls, the like rubies that filled the eye sockets, and it's hard to tell, but there's like a little glint in each of them. It looks like there's some sort of little speck of light hidden in there.
Should we break
I smash a ruby.
Rage!
Wait, what does my staff do? I'm really curious.
Okay, so let's go out of combat here for a second. So here's what happens. Let's see here.
Boy. Oh boy.
So you
Our
all look at
friends
each other.
alive?
I have to read something here. The creature that was here, this skull, is no more. But you hear a voice kind of echoing throughout this chamber. And it says, "You have passed my test. Now, my crypt will be gone." And everything starts to rumble. The walls
Run!
shake. The ground quakes. What do you do?
Well, I'm still holding the staff.
Grab a couple scrolls and climb up and run.
You grab
Yeah,
a
and-
handful of things that you can carry
Grab
still in
some-
your slots.
Grab the gems.
There's no more gems in the skull.
Oh, and the gems, the rubies.
You grab the
gems
two,
from-
the two rubies that were the eye socket
rubies.
gems.
yeah, no, I'll grab those.
Okay.
I got those.
All right,
you got
whatever.
those?
One of you takes one of each, and you grab a handful of maybe treasure that you could
Yeah,
possibly fit.
we quickly grab some treasure.
Yeah.
Yep. And you start to run.
Treasure.
Yeah.
Yep.
You run as fast as you can. You pass the traps, obviously the ones that you know, and I'm gonna bring my.
Yeah, I'm running with my torch.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the
Everybody
roll 20.
dies to traps on the way out.
Don't worry about the roll 20 at this
It's that
point.
long hallway with all the doors and all the
Don't worry
One
about
of us
the.
gets
Not this way.
smushed by the
Not
steamroller.
that way.
Yeah, don't worry about the roll 20 at this point. But you rush out of there. You might take a few poison darts and things like that, but you know where all the traps are. You've set everything off at this point. And then at the end, once you get to the entranceway where the mine, opens up into the air. It's morning now at this point. You get out into the morning air. The whole mine collapses. The entirety of it falls within itself. And with that, everybody, you have exited the Tomb of Horrors.
Oh.
Now,
We did
the
it!
story doesn't necessarily
Ooh,
just
that
end
was
here.
Try.
A couple things just to give you some note on your trip back, because it's a few days' journey back to Perseverance. Agatha, you will check out some of the things you've gotten. That is a Mirror of Mischief that you have. You have the boots of, what was it called? Hovering. We'll also say that you still have the ring of invisibility. That makes sense. The staff is a staff of healing, and the sword of defending is still in your possession, Dash. Some of the other things you might have picked, we'll just say some random ones. You took the Pearl of Power and a potion of giant strength. So, here's what happens. The 5 of you... how many are you now? Jeez.
3?
The 3 of you head back. The 2 gemstones in tow.
With
3 gemstones. Did you only take the eye ones?
I made sure to grab the eye ones, but if we each took one, then we
I
each
was
grabbed
grabbing
another.
any that came out of the
Okay.
skull.
Yeah.
There's a 1 in 5 chance then that Thorvald's you did not get. So, we'll
Do
see.
we have Zur?
You have Zur. You have the eye ones, which are Zur and Cornelius.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I grabbed Thorvald's.
Roll a D5.
I
Roll
am
a
saying-
d6, Nate, and if you get a 5 or a 6, we'll say one of the ones you took was Thorvald's.
Oh boy. I have luck.
You don't have luck. Oh, you do.
Oh,
Yeah. You're
no.
using a lucky roll. Yeah. So you're not sure, but this one didn't have the 3 you grabbed. They don't have a little like glint in them like the others do.
Oh, shoot.
But either way, you head back to town, and it's been a few days now. It's been maybe like a week at this point. You finally arrive back at Perseverance. The first thing you see is again that sun coming right through the church, the stained glass of the Church of Hyperius, but dwarfed by the much bigger church behind it. You come back, and one of the speakers of the town, the town speaker, he'll come up to you and he'll look and he sees that you are weary from travel, and he goes, "Is it done?" This is Resolve Clark, the preacher. Is it done?
Yes, it is done. I, Dash Thunderforge, have helped rid your town of this evil. Ha ha! Along with my companions, Papa Oggs and Frank.
You can see the town is a lot happier at this point, and they thank you, all of you, each of you. The sick,
Just the 3 of us.
right?
Hold on.
sick.
We have to break Zur out, I think. Some of these jobs.
Those who were sick in the town are no longer sick. In fact, you can see Rose and Gideon together, the town guard and Rose Hawkins, the teacher. They come forward and they explain to you how most people got the disease, and over the last few days, maybe most took turns for the worse. We've put more in the Perseverance cemetery than ever before.
I pull
But-
Rose aside real quick and I just let her know about Grix. And so
She's
that
like,
she
"Who?
can mourn.
Who? She says, "Well, when I caught the plague, Gideon stood by my side the entire time,
So glad for the 2 of you.
nursed me back to health."
Well, I'm glad
Um,
this.
They do
It's
say
gonna-
though that you had other companions. There was a dwarf, the priest, the knight,
Goblin.
the goblin.
They willed it to us that we would get their reward.
You had a goblin with you? Ew. Disgusting.
He was rather snarky and fun.
Wait,
Sounds
always remember
awful.
him.
wait. If the magic with the tomb is gone, am I still a man?
Yes. That didn't
Off
change.
to another adventure.
Oh, you should have tried to leave through the portal.
Oh
I
yeah.
need a
yeah.
shovel.
So here's what happens.
Should have left through the gender swap portal.
So here's what happens. The scene will pan out here, and you'll see the town. They'll have a service for Zur, for Grix, for all the fallen, Catherine.
You don't know that Zur is dead.
Yeah, I thought
Well,
we'd
He
crush the
appears as
gems.
the glint in the eye of this gem.
Perhaps you put 2 and 2 together, but the townsfolk, they don't know any better. So they have a service for everyone. They kind of announce the dead that were also taken by the plague, but they praise all 3 of you for saving their community, and now their community will continue to thrive. In fact, this kind of has given the community a bit of a story to tell. more adventurers coming into the region to make names for themselves, exploring further, deeper south into the unknown. And the Church of whatchamacallit, oh gosh, I lost my track of my thought here.
Maeve? Hyperius?
No, the larger temple, oh my gosh. I can't remember.
Marlena?
No, it's the god of treasure. Remember the god of the...
Yeah.
Why does it escape me? My notes are hidden. Either way, that temple, which has dwarfed the temple of Hyperius, the one that has been, kind of like dominating the scene at this point over the last 10 or so years, has made the focus of this town more about profit than the people. That will continue to grow. And while perhaps you defeated one evil, another evil rises up, and that of greed here in Perseverance. But that's a story for another day, and where your characters go is up to you. But that ends our Tomb of Horrors series using the Shadowdark rules. Again, thank you all for playing, and thank you for watching. This has been quite a adventure in, I think, really short 15 episodes, I would say. It kind of feels like we've been playing longer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we sign off here real quick, Chris, ultimately your character died, but your soul still remains trapped in this gemstone. There is a possibility that they could bring you back to life in some way. What do you think of this ending for Zur? What's your initial reaction here?
I feel sad. Zur should have gone out in a blaze of glory, not a fizzle of a whimper.
To be fair, though, this was maybe the most powerful being you've ever encountered.
I mean, frankly, I'm surprised any of us even got that far. So
I was
Well,
kind of wondering if we're all gonna die.
If you haven't voted yet, please vote in the NPC poll. We got a bunch of votes in, and it's real close now between
Oh my
Maverick and
goodness.
Cornelius. And we'll recap again more next week or 2 weeks when we do after the final roll. But so Zur, you feel like you got the wind taken out of your sails there at the end, huh?
I was hoping for a heroic ending, dying to the Lich in combat.
Yeah. Well, we were close. You were so close. You really
Yes.
were. You were there. But your heroics did, I think, inspire most people to use the sword. So
Yes.
there is that.
Don't worry,
Dash.
Agatha has your gem now. The only last
no.
of the living companion.
Oh no.
Oh, dear Lord.
It's
Oh,
okay,
wait. So, Agatha, you're the
I
only
lived.
original.
I live beyond everybody.
You were the only original. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you're back, and you have the gemstones of Cornelius and Zur.
Oh,
Cornelius, man, what a short end of the stick here he got.
he really did.
Wow. And we'll recap more about that dynamic when we get here. But Nate, I want to hear your final thoughts on Frank's heroics at the end.
I mean, great, unexpected. Certainly, I think Frank was not the most powerful in the group, and just kind of was excited to be part of this group.
Well, Cardis really backed you there, I think.
Yeah, Cardis is a strong god. I think we all learned today that Cardis is much stronger than Rylena.
Oh,
And,
the ruby throbs in Agatha's hands.
burns.
Yeah, that was interesting. I honestly wasn't sure what to expect when we got to Acererak, so that was cool.
I'm happy Frank had some moments here at the end because the little ones can be the most important, Halfling. I'm a big halfling guy.
I mean,
The littlest hero.
Yeah,
Darn right.
Halflings have historically been, heroic.
that's true. Lord of the Rings, yeah.
Unsuspecting heroes.
Yeah. And then of course maybe the most suspecting hero, Dash, you came in and you did a ton of damage to him in that last round, Dash.
I've been saving that ring for that.
It was a
That was
ton of
big.
damage. It was, what was it, 24?
24.
In Shadowdark terms, I think you would at least triple that in D&D terms.
Probably.
Like D&D characters have ways to bump up the damage like crazy. So
Yeah. Well, it's like a ring of barbarian rage.
yeah, I mean that's true rage there. I mean you did a lot of
Yeah.
damage. So I think everybody had their moments here in the end, and even Zur, I think everybody had their moments in the end and shined. And the NPCs, they all died, as maybe the plan was, but
Why Morgana lived?
that's true. And Morgana will actually go and roam the earth and do her own thing. Maybe we'll do a little recap on her life when we get to the final session. But I got to thank all of you. Like I said, these 15 sessions flew by. I felt like these characters, you have played them for a year. And if you think about it, we started this in the summer. It was like, I mean, how many months was it? 4 months? And we've had that many sessions, 15 sessions. It feels like you guys mastered these roles. And kudos to all of you for jumping in this new game system entirely. So I appreciate all of you.
Kudos to the Shadowdark system. It's an awesome system.
Yeah, I think it's got legs. And the more that people play it, I think the more it'll be fleshed out, and there's already tons of third-party content for it, and more will keep coming out. The book, actually, the actual physical copy of the book, is supposed to be coming out this month. It was on a barge or something from China, and finally, is getting here. So I think soon I'll have that physical book to put right behind me. So excited. And shout out to the Arcane Library. I mean, thank you for creating this, Kelsey, the creator of the Arcane Library and Shadowdark. I reached out to her at the beginning. She, sent a post out. It was nice to get some new people to the channel. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and thank you for all of the channel faithful who watch us every week. We had a good cruise for this one, for sure. Good number of views.
This was so much fun.
It
Yeah,
was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
and
Thank you
cool.
all.
Thank you. We're gonna run because it's late here on the East Coast, but we're gonna get going, and we'll see you all in 2 weeks for the recap of After the Final Roll. Thank you for watching. And
Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications.
CJ's the best. I always forget. But yes, do all those things, and we'll see you on the tabletop. Have a great night.
My friends.
Bye-bye.
Night, folks.